Hi guys. Oh my gosh. Hey y'all. What's up? It has been a minute, right? Woo. I was looking and it's been 2 weeks since I've been live. So I'm super duper happy to be here. Let me know you're joining me. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Happy hump day. Happy Thanksgiving for all of those who are celebrating. Let's go ahead and jump in. Let's get in it. Oh my gosh. Okay. So, first of all, let's touch base. So much has happened since I've seen you last. I went to our very first Pillars of the Earth retreat. Wow. It was amazing. So, shout out to all of you. If you're joining me, please, you better say hi. And I'm looking forward to following up with all of you because, man, so many activations. I really stepped into my power at this retreat, my friends. And hey, I'm just really happy I went with the flow. I did as I was guided. That's all we can ask for. So, with that being said, we are preparing for the next one. We're kind of juggling it around. It's happening most likely in April, kind of looking at the second or third week of April. And it looks like we're going to be heading to the mountains. So far, top contender is the Sierra Nevada mountain range. So, keep watch. Okay, it's gonna be amazing. All right, what else has happened? Many of you heard about something that happened with my food truck. So it's been a little crazy. Yeah, somebody took a bunch of equipment. We did a GoFundMe. It's been crazy. So I'm just going to tell you, my PayPal, my Cash App is in the description. If you feel guided, I would be so grateful. My husband and I are 100% entrepreneurs. We're kind of clawing, we're making it. And I've got a new class starting up, and I want you to watch for lots of different products. Okay. So, just so much to roll out. So much to roll out. All right. So, let's go ahead and get in the zone. This week, we've got, I'm going to go ahead and turn my phone off here. This week, we've got Archangel Zadkiel bringing in the animal wisdom. Now, the animal wisdom actually came in last week, but I don't know about you guys. Woo, la 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 la. Have you been feeling the roller coaster? Okay. Let me know if this resonates. Drop it like it's hot in the comments. I would love to know. Definitely, we have such a huge ally. We're going to go ahead and start with our collective message and our activation of our beautiful stingray. So, what I love more than anything is when we went to Texas, we went to the Gulf of Mexico. Literally, out our door was the Gulf of Mexico, right? It was amazing. And we had such a beautiful time. And upstairs in the captain's quarters, in one of the bedrooms, were these stingrays. And I swear to God, they look like bats. So I knew, I was like, ooh, I totally noticed there was so much in that home talking to me. They had a lot of like underwater kind of stuff going on. So I just thought it was awesome that we went from the bats right into the stingrays. And man, we've got like so much happening here. Okay. So the stingray is coming forward for the next 30 days. So I just want to let you know this oracle is for the next 30 days. And look at that 3:44 on the clock. I'm noticing it. It's all about balance. It's all about this challenge 44. Where are you at? Where are you at in the 44? Okay. It is a collective challenge. And some of us are even starting into the 55. Okay. So it's not too late. You're always on track, but you're going to have at least two piles today. Okay. So we do have our angels and guides letting us know that it's coming in pairs. So please choose two stingrays. Whatever you feel guided, whatever, kind of happens, feel free to come back. I do this live. And then also with that, you might want to think about using a pendulum. You might want to think about using your body as a pendulum because I think you might be really surprised, actually, some of you, indeed, with some of the choices that your angels and guides choose for you. Okay. So I love that. I love that. I love that. I love that. We have 4 different stingrays coming up, but before we do that, let's go ahead and share how did this all come in? Okay. So, this all actually came in. Oops. Oh, okay. I was like, what did I just drop? When I came home, yeah, it's been like a minute. I would say it's been okay, here we go. I'm just looking at my notes here. Dun, 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 dun. On the 18th. So here we are on the 22nd. So about 3 days ago is when this energy came in. Okay. And I sat down for a message, and Archangel Zachiel had a message for me. And I was like, okay, what's your message? And right away I heard, you spin my round, round, baby, round, round, like a record, baby, round, 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 round. Okay. And so I went to the video, which I shared. I shared it twice now. If you haven't seen it, it's here, it's in the stream. I have to say, mind blown. Okay. Especially with how it communicates to me. So hold on a second. I'm going to share more on that. So we also have angel number 706 coming in. And wouldn't you know, I still haven't looked that up. Oh my goodness. So if you're here, let me know. I see lots of you are here. Okay, I'd love to see that you're here. I'm sorry, bear with me as I pull up our angel number. I always use sacred scribes. It's just something that I use. And again, I also use my pendulum because there's lots of different meanings. And, so I like to get the meaning that's the best. Okay, from the angels and guides. Oh my gosh, I have lots of open things. Hold on a second, y'all. I have so many open windows, which I think is hilarious. Okay, so we're gonna go to angel number 706, and when we go there, this is exactly how I'll use it. So I use my pendulum. Okay, so I am a teacher, so I lost my pendulum at the retreat, but I have this one. I know it's broken, but it still works. See, they're telling me yes, it still works. Okay, so we've got angel number 706. Is that correct? Yes. Is this from you, Archangel Zadkiel, as well? He is giving me his secret handshake, telling me it is. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I opened up Sacred Scribes, lots of meanings. I'm simply just going to ask Archangel Zadkiel to please show me the yeses to read to you. Okay, this first part. And I'm doing this as an example. Okay, so we're already getting, what about this last part? Okay, so I got 2 yeses. Ready? Angel number 706 is a message that you are being applauded for having the courage to live your spiritual truth. Knuckles, high five. Let's go. Your divine life purpose involves illuminating the way for others, and your angels encourage and support you on your life mission. Thank you, angels. Thank you, guides. And want for you to trust that all of your material and monetary needs will be met as needed. Ah, thank you. Claim it, my friends. If your interests lay in expanding your awareness through research, study, and learning, know now may be the most auspicious time to look into any courses, classes, books, or seminars that resonate with your genuine, heartfelt interest. Trust that the right avenues will appear in divine right timing. And I'm super duper excited because I just mentioned that I am starting my new rosary class and my new class for the Cambaran. And this actually came up for a couple piles. So should you feel guided, I would love to have you join the class. Okay. So I shared the rosary structure on the community board. The Cambaran is not on my website yet because it's brand new, but I have my first class starting. And this is for the masculine energy. Okay. So you can talk to your angels and guides, pull out that pendulum, get in your safe room, talk to your angels and guides. Is one of these classes Michelle's offering for me? The angels are saying, yeah, they are. And what are they all about? Well, I'm here for any and all questions. I actually am going to go ahead and go live sometime this weekend and just talk about that. Okay. I'm actually thinking about doing some fun surprise readings as well. So, yeah, I'm kind of feeling that actually. So make sure you join me and keep watch. It'll be like a pop up kind of thing. Okay. All right. So we had Archangel Raziel. I know I'm kind of jumping around, but that is awesome. So angel number 706. I hope you enjoyed that message. And this is the message that came through. And this is before I knew what animal actually was part of the oracle. Okay. So I heard find or channeled, find time to play in the ray of the sun for fun. And then in parentheses, I put ground. Okay. So, as I was hearing, so I looked up the song on YouTube and I thought, I was thinking it was by a different band, but it's by the band Dead or Alive. You spin me round, round, baby, round, round, like a record, baby. Who's from the 80s? Who remembers? Ooh, I'm dating myself. Okay, well, you want to make sure you check out this video because it's very telling of what we're all experiencing at this time. We've had an unraveling. And in fact, we've had some alchemy that's been occurring collectively, and many of you are stepping into these energies. And the reason it's been like, oh my God, what's happening? Okay, is because we have collectively going through and unwinding on the root chakra. So with the Egyptian timeline, with Lumeria and the sacral chakra, we've got a lot going on there. And we also have some going on in our Earth Star chakra in the Atlantean timeline. Okay, but the focus right now at this moment is Mu. Okay, and Mu is the house of your magic, and it rests in the solar plexus. And this is the activation that's a hand for us collectively, part of the 44, part of, actually, it's not really part of the 44, it's really more part of the 33, okay, challenge. And some of you are working on these challenges together, trust me, okay? So you are just feeling so many different things, which is why I consider this educational, all right? So you're going to have to let me know it resonates. But those of you that are dealing with that, we're stepping into our power. We're getting familiar with our magic, okay? And many of you are still kind of getting familiar with your magic, your secret sauce. I heard Heinz 57. That's right. We have a heart and a throat chakra activation going on over these next 30 days and how it resonates. And look at this. We have 5 people on and we have 7 likes. Oh my God, I just love it. Okay. And as I'm seeing that, it's like frozen 1307 and then it just skipped to 1313. Whoa. And now it's okay. We've got some trippy things going on with the clock, yo. But it's all about this renewal. It's all about really kind of stepping into the unknown. Whoa, stepping into the unknown. Time to throw those gloves off. Okay, let's go, Elsa. Time to get that magic rolling. Okay, so this Heinz 57 heart and throat chakra activation is all about bringing you into collaboration. It's all about bringing you into balance with your angels, with your guides, with healers, with teachers, with all who are here to help you be your most authentic self. Now, if you do the math and you add the 5 and the 7 together, you get the number 12. And this actually has a dual purpose as I'm chatting with you at this moment, because it is all about getting into that balance, okay? Really being at one with collaboration, being in collaboration with the one, all right? That's number 1. But this is also all about what you decided before you came here. So we're really stepping into this soul star as well, okay? And that means miraculous energies, miracles, okay? Christmas miracles, I'm hearing. Oh gosh, are you ready for the fairy dust? Are you ready for the elves? It's going to be so magical as long as you allow yourself to be guided. 14:55 on the clock. Let's go ahead. And that's when I knew, oh my gosh, from the bat to the ray. And in my notes, I'm like, because I had an inkling at the retreat. So I just love it. So, any of you that were in those captain's quarters at the retreat and you saw the bat stingray, and we talked about it, let me tell you, Spirit was already chatting it up with us, letting us know that was coming our way. Okay. So before we activate, is there anything else, archangels, that you would like me to share for the collective? Okay, I'm getting a no. So let's go ahead and invoke our stingray. Now, because this is a heart throat chakra activation, we know for sure that the vibration and frequency is a match above 432 hertz because that's the minimal level of your heart chakra. Okay, but we're actually stepping into and stepping up into the ascension. So we're looking at sound. I'm just going to let you know sound frequencies are actually going to be very helpful over this next month. So if you're feeling it, okay, and trust me, I know you are, okay, you might be like kind of shelving it. You're probably doing just fine. But I think you're going to notice when you go to sleep, first time in the morning, and sometimes throughout the day when you feel that I'm kind of getting it right now. I'm feeling it for some of you that are here. It's that heart quiver, okay? So if this is you, like I can feel it, like you're fine, but there's this energy, this overdrive. There's this like what's happening energy and it's resonating with all of you in a different way, okay? So, you're going to want to really make a good friend. Just go on YouTube, look up any type of hurts that you feel guided. If you're feeling that quickening, and some of you are literally feeling like your heart chakra is kind of like you get feeling jolted. So then you can look for 432 hertz. Okay. Some of you, if you're feeling it in your crown, okay, area, you can look like if I'm really feeling it, okay, then I'm going to look at 936 hertz. Anything in between those two that you feel guided. And I have to do a shout out to one of my favorites. I just love Calm Whale. I'm just saying, they are amazing. So if you just want something in the background while you're cooking, while you're meditating, okay, I just got to say, man, those guys are just like superb. Okay, so let's go ahead and activate. It is a simple activation. You can come back for it if you want to be guided. If you're at a level, you can ask, certainly, you can ask your angels and guides, am I able to activate my ray? Okay, and some of you are. Okay, that's amazing. So that means you're a vibrational match. It's all about understanding where your energy is at any given time because the higher your frequency, the higher the experiences of frequency you pull towards you. So, this is really important. Now, if you ask your angels and guides that you cannot activate your own ray, we're going to go ahead and do it now. You can come back to this message. This is also really helpful information. Is there anybody on here that is not of that level or frequency? Okay, we're getting a yes. So that means I can activate it for you because I have found that I'm a catalyst. So I'm a spiritual catalyst. My voice is an activator. It's kind of like my daughter told me, it's kind of like, well, it's kind of like the secret stuff in slime. Okay, so yeah, that's what I can do. That's one gifting. And many of you can do the same. Okay. In fact, a lot of you who are here can do the same. So if you find that you're not a vibrational match, you really want to check out the courses that I'm offering. Like Spirit told us in Angel number 706, it is an auspicious time to check into classes, to check into things that can support and assist you. Okay? So, with that being said, let's go ahead and activate and invoke our stingray. It is my purest intention, angels of the highest light, to invoke the stingray for all who have joined us today for the highest good on all timelines, all dimensions, all realities. We say thank you to the Stingray for coming forward, for being our guide at this time, for showing us your wisdom and encouraging us to stretch into exactly who we are meant to be. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right. Let's just get a confirmation. Okay, I'm getting a triple Z snap. Triple Z snap. We are good to go and go ahead and get started. Let's get started, y'all. We are going to jump into pile number 1. And I have to tell you, y'all got a fancy pin. So we have a pin today, and this is the one that's actually coming up for you guys. So I'm going to put this on my lapel. Now, this pin, I have to tell you, if I can get it on, is super duper special because my mother, before she passed, she got this pin for me. And I keep it on my desk all the time. Now, we're going to be changing pins. So this is for you, pile number 1. We've got these beautiful colors. And this is the overall activation. Okay. We've got this heart chakra of green, our throat chakra of blue. And so those are kind of the colors that are coming in. You can wear these colors. You can actually put candles on of that color, maybe change lights to that color. Okay, so you might be attracted to these actual colors. We also have the color purple coming in because I'm feeling your pineal gland. I'm feeling that you are wanting some clarity, pile number 1. So know that for you, there's a lot of collaboration at hand. Okay, so I got quite a few messages for you. You guys are the white spotted eagle ray. Okay. Now, right away, I was led to a certain article, which led me to some numbers, okay, for you. I told you that we're all dealing with the activation 57, the secret sauce, the heart chakra and the throat chakra. And what came up in the long term for you was 58. So look at that. It's all about following the steps. Okay. We've got steps being revealed. And for you guys, I'm getting hashtag number 222. Are you seeing the twos? Are you resonating with the twos? We're talking about a root chakra, a solar plexus, and a higher heart activation. 2, 4, 6, 8. Who do we appreciate? It's you. Okay. So there's some renewal going on with a sacred structure. So this is kind of a calling to go into a sacred structure. And that's what I was talking about for my classes. I was actually getting, for you guys specifically, this information came in, no surprise, at 12:21. Okay. So I was getting, which is the price of my rosary structure. So I was getting that this would be a benefit for you. What's interesting about this particular one, first of all, is the eagles. They live in the open ocean rather than on the bottom, like many of the other rays. They are essentially the bats of the ocean. They can breach the surface, and they're great at balancing. So that's one of your special gifts, is you're great at coming into balance. And so we're really seeking, hey girl, what's up? Okay, there's Alyssa. Hi, honey. I'm so happy. I hope everything's going good. I was talking about the stingrays up in your room. So that they look like bat stingrays. Okay, that's so funny. Okay, so Lisa was on there. Hey, girl, hope you're doing great. All right. So what I heard from you guys is you have great balance. Okay, pile number 1. And it's all about collaborating with your special sauce. Okay, collaborating, getting in collaboration with others. Okay, this can be on a project, this can be on something special to you. Remember, this is your special pin. All right. I was led to something that I was led to read to you. Thousands, there are times when thousands of giant eagle rays school together, white wings taller than man in a collective dance. So there's this coming together of you golden eagle rays. Some want to stand out from the rest, from the crowd. And so what they literally do is they fly. They get lift off and they pop out of the water and they fly. Those who do get a mate. So there's some kind of coming together. And and what I heard was a crow, and I heard, "Will you deny yourself or will you allow yourself to get lift off?" All right, that's part of it. Now, for those of you who came in there is a special message. If you chose pile number 1 and pile number 4, I have a special message for you. Okay? And that message is a song. The song that came in was from Space Jam, actually. It's in the description box. And the song is Fly like an eagle to the sea. Fly like an eagle, let my spirit carry me. I'm gonna fly till I'm free. Fly till the revolution. Feed the babies. We can keep going. I love that song. And specifically, I shared my oracle that I did on Space Jam because let me tell you, you're being called into the Space Jam. The Space Jam, the Space Jam. All right, so you're going on a little journey, potentially, if you chose 1 and 4. It's telling me that you're a tuner. We're going to talk about more of that when we get to pile number 4, okay? So that is a special message. I also got the number 48 for all of you in pile number 1 because we're talking about powered imagination, stepping into your power and really expanding your imagination and allowing yourself to get lift off so that you can fly like an eagle in the sky. Something very unusual for a ray. Let's go. I'm feeling it. What else we got here? Oh my gosh, so many notes, you guys. Okay, so I actually shared the oracle of Space Jam. Okay, for those of you that didn't see that, or in the short term, you're looking to literally, I was seeing that you're looking in the short term to really align to a sacred structure. So, again, make sure you check out the rosary because this particular ray is not only a predator, but is also prey. Okay. So maybe you feel a little hunted. Maybe you feel, like, why do these things keep happening to me? Of course, all is part of the divine plan, as you shall see, my beautiful eagles. Let's go ahead and fly into your oracle. Okay, first of all, what we're going to do is we're going to roll the moon dice. The moon dice want to come in and specifically talk about what's happening over these next 30 days. Okay, so let's go ahead and flip the screen down here. All right, let's roll our beautiful dice and look at that. 2, 4, 6, 8. Who do we appreciate? We are literally talking about that well of dreams, powering your imagination. This is the biggest news, and I love that Spirit is reinforcing it. Okay, so we've got some blessings coming in with Jupiter here. And then also along with Jupiter, we've got some Aquarian energy, okay, which is all about the water bearer, paying it forward, this collaboration. All right. So this is really feeling so right, actually. I'm loving this. We're going to keep these up here. Okay. So we've got Jupiter. We've got some harvest coming in. We've got this number of abundance. We've got this, it is the 8th house, which is, I'm hearing for some of you mysterious. Okay. But we are talking about blessings and we're talking about the water bearer. So making sure that you spread these blessings. Here we are right before Thanksgiving. So how perfect is that? Really spreading your blessings, okay? All right. We're going to go ahead and step into the crystals first. Let's get an idea of this energy. We kind of have a preliminary. Let's keep going. Okay. Ugh, look at that. Collaborating with the magic. We are feeling it. Okay. We're getting like this stingray. We've got all these energies around us. We're not really quite sure what's going on, but I want to tell you with the celestite, you're super uber connected. Okay. And even though things seem a little confusing, the more you go within, the more you get centered. Okay. The more you come into here, the more you can collaborate and really see how the universe is guiding you. All right. So just really make sure, remember, the big message is to collaborate. That is the hugest message for you. And I was just getting this. I just found this today and I want to read it for you. Isn't this so great? Look at this. I found this today. I've been doing some cleaning out over these last 2 weeks. I also donated like 3 carfuls of stuff, had a garage sale. I mean, all kinds of fun stuff. Collaborate. What is the meaning of collaboration truly? Meeting people halfway is the most significant trip we can take. We don't work for each other, we work with each other. Okay. That's what we mean when we talk about collaborate. And I have to tell you, I love the cherry blossoms. I love the bridge because when you collaborate with others, you're actually creating that bridge, okay, if you will, from one moment to the next. And this is what we're showing here, from being heart-centered into clarity and stepping into yourself, okay? So there's definitely a shift going at hand for you. You're feeling the overdrive, okay? And there is a little bit of like daisy energy here. This is what pairs with canvasite and apophyllite. Does he love me? Does he love me not? You're really being encouraged to really be at one with your structure. When I'm saying that, it's like you're feeling that with partners, with with God, just in general, because there's a lot of different energies and you're not really sure how to make sense of it, okay? But your angels and guides brought you here. Your higher self is letting you know that it's okay, okay? It's all right. You might want to think about greeting amethyst whenever I see this. This is an end of a cycle for you, okay? Again, look at 9, 10. Follow those steps. That celestite does not want to come off the bottom, all right? And it's like, this is for you, okay? This is for you. And the interesting thing about this overdrive energy, again, another 10, the structure and integration, okay? And it's like we're expanding. This ruby, it's like you have the power within you, okay? You have the power within you. Don't let any of your demons scare you off track, okay? Because it's like the universe is kind of in a way going out of its way to test you. You're definitely walking down the ascended master path for sure. I feel that so much. Some of you are dealing with multiple challenges, okay? And that can be really confusing, okay? But here we go. It's all about that 9 right now, really integrating and finding the balance. Can you feel this energy? Keeping yourself heart centered. Look at this, not worrying about these energies that feel like on the outskirts. It's like you're like feeling this, but what you're not aware is that you're going from a transformation. There's a little bit of a transformation happening from the inside out. Okay. So if the outside is looking kind of cray cray and like driving you nuts, just wait. The magic is coming. Okay. I'm getting that you're going to definitely super duper notice. All right. So here we go. Let's go ahead and see what is this energy happening in our heart center. Okay. We're definitely integrating those energies. You've got your angels with you. Okay. You really have stepping into your will. You're really kind of pushing yourself. And I'm getting it's okay to be aggressive. Okay. But don't push yourself too much. All right. But it's okay to be aggressive. Some of you actually have some new guides coming in to help you integrate. Okay. To shift with the 1. All right. To shift with the 1. And look at this. Such a beautiful energy, the rose quartz. Now, rose quartz pairs with carnation. And it's just such a beautiful energy to collaborate with the one, to allow any and all fears, any and all energies. Again, I'm seeing it here on the outskirts. You seeing it here on the outskirts? But see, there's this unfolding. It's like you're rooting this energy in. It's unfolding from the inside out. You really want to collaborate with these energies, dissolve any of those fears, allow that quickening to kind of settle. And look at the difference here. This is your card, rose quartz, okay? And it's exactly 30. So spirit is going out of their way to bring balance in for you, okay? That's what that number means. All right. And look at this right below. This is your collaboration. I can feel it. Many of you have brand new guides. Many of you have all archangel guides. So you need to check in. Okay. Many of you have stepped into, let's see it, have some of these in this group. Are they working with 3 archangels? Mhm. Some with 4. Okay, so most of you in this group are going to notice you've had a changing of the guards. You're actually going to be learning from archangels. So these are some new guides for you. You've got some new guides to really help you step in and not only find the balance that you want, but align to that sacred structure because the next step is 22. And that's what I was getting for you guys. 2, 2, 2, 2. Collaborate with a sacred structure. Okay, so that's the energy. Let's go ahead and see your ancestors want to come forward. We've got a lot of movement happening for you guys. Okay, so let's go ahead and really kind of take a look see into this structure. Okay, I'm going to pull you guys down here because I'm feeling guided to do a box step. We're going to do the waltz because this is the thing is we were the great eagles. They dance together, they come together and they create this beautiful dance. So we're going to create a box step is what I was just getting. Okay, and what I want to find out from my angels and guides is I want to make sure I have the right starting point because I actually understand. Archangel Zadkiel, would you like me to start here in the lower left-hand corner? You. Dun, dun, dun. Okay, so yes, we're going to go ahead and take a box step in this fashion. So really what we're starting with is that activation of the Earth Star. Okay, we'll kind of walk through this together, but let's go ahead and see what the ancestors want to say. They want to talk to you a little bit about these energies. How can you collaborate with this new structure? Okay. You're definitely divine feminines for sure. You're super duper unique. And in some of you, is kind of like I was getting right away that platypus. Oh my gosh, what's it from? Phineas and Ferb is what I see in my mind's eye. Some of you are actually drawn to this investigation. Okay. So it's like you kind of like to explore and see what's around. You definitely are extremely unique. And in some ways, it kind of freaks you out. Okay. But don't worry. This is exactly where you're meant to be. Okay. Uncovering your individuality. You're going to learn so much about that. All right. So that's definitely what I was feeling, what I was getting for your pile. Okay. Yep, there's that 10. We want to collaborate with that number 8. We want to collaborate with our imagination, with our well of dreams. Okay. The well of dreams is actually the house that I like to talk about, the Mer Kingdom. It talks about the waters. And for some of us, the waters are kind of darkened. Mine were like jet black. Yeah. Okay. I had a lot of transmuting to do. Okay. So some of our waters are coming into balance. And this is what I love about the crow here. It's talking about all that you have lost is coming back to you. Okay. We're really kind of sinking. It's interesting that I said sinking because there's 2 things I see here. I see an anchor. Okay. And as I see this anchor, I'm seeing it inverted too, and I'm getting I Dream of Jeannie. Okay, so I'm definitely feeling that for a lot of you with this crow energy, you're stepping into something really magical. So, how can you collaborate with that imagination? How can you collaborate with the flow? The floodgates have been opened. So, how can you just be in flow? I mentioned the anchor, but this anchor is actually holding at the top. Okay, you're not sinking all the way down into the emotions. However, you're definitely being observant. You're definitely keeping yourself above that water, almost like a raft. But at the same point in time, there's something that you're meant to capture so that you can alchemize. Okay, there's definitely something here. Now, it really speaks to me about your structure. Okay, that's definitely what keeps coming up, your structure, your structure, your structure. Okay, whenever I have the number 4, we're talking about structure. And look at, we're like totally going into that. Oh my gosh. And look at, as I say it, number 44, balancing your power, powerizing your imagination, really getting that movement going, really getting the wheel to turn. Okay, now the Inshinda, look at all this feminine energy. And it's like you're at this point on your journey where you need to collaborate with your angels and guides. You need to collaborate with others that you're being drawn to, because this Inshinda has a message for you. To get this ball rolling, it has to be willing to be moved. Okay. Because what happens when the Inshinda starts to feel those fears, when it starts to look with the black eyes, okay, and it'll kind of gets deer in the headlights with some of the shadow energies, what happens is it turns into this big furry ball. And this is great. Like, you're protected, right? It's like nobody can get at you. But unfortunately, this is not really helpful if you're in the middle of a highway and there are cars going back and forth. So this is all about ensuring, yes, personal protection, but let's get away from that word of protection, which means automatically that there's something that you have to protect yourself from. Let's go ahead and talk about self preservation. Let's get the wheel moving by what? By stepping into our power, calling our power back to us, and really unleashing the imagination, really finding solutions to these challenges, knowing that all that we have lost is coming back to us, okay, and coming back to us in a new form. All right, so that's the most important thing that we need to remember is, as things come back to us, it's going to look probably a lot different. But this is the kookaburra. This is the healing at hand for you. This is at being at one with that integration. Okay, so look at that. Collaborate and integrate is really coming up and really coming forward for you. This is the special sauce. Okay, this is the number 7 of that 57, is that this healing is coming up. And as you go down and claim this healing, it allows you to come up with this power. And with this song, is what I'm hearing. How beautiful. Okay. And there's a connection here between this 44 and this 16. Yeah, because I was getting, isn't 16 times 4? Wow. Isn't that 44? Is that right? Because I'm getting the structure that you're integrating is happening on multiple levels. And this is why it's feeling a little overwhelming. So let's see what the ancestors have to say. They're telling you that you are unique. They're telling you, yes, you're integrating. And how you're going to integrate is by collaborating with the structure. Okay. Now, you know my rules. We've seen this twice, which means we've got to go ahead and go into this. I love this. This is one of my first Oracle decks. So much beauty in this deck. Okay. So we're going to talk about, these are the cards from Down Under. We're totally talking about that house of Mu. We're really like thinking about Uluru. We're really in this kingdom of Australia where we have all this uniqueness, all these beautiful energies all around us, inspiring us and guiding us to move forward. So we've got the platypus. Now, according to legend, I want to share about this. It's such a beautiful oracle. According to the Aboriginal legend, the platypus was birthed from a forbidden coupling of two souls joined by unlawful union. Out of vengeance for their reprehensible behavior, the elders transformed her into a duck and him into a water rat. They were then exiled indefinitely from their respective clans. She eventually produced an egg from which hatched a strange, furry, duck billed creature equipped with four powerful webbed feet, the platypus. Those of you who have ever felt abandoned or rejected should seek the wisdom of the platypus. She was created under a blanket of dishonesty, judgment, and betrayal, brought into this world as a result of true, honest, but devastating love. No matter how old we are, we instinctively look to our parents as our primary role models for confirmation, guidance in all areas of our life. But what if that guidance is absent or predisposed by traditional values or beliefs inappropriate for today's world? Platypus is not only committed to honoring her parents' heartfelt desires to see the people merge with peace and love in their hearts, but also with the empowerment of all women by reminding them of their worth, their wisdom, and their role as sorcerers. This is what I was feeling, your magic. Okay, how can we be one with this integration and step into our sorcery? Wow. Individuals charged with this power to create within the dark recesses of their womb. She works to free all women of guilt and oppression and reinstate their connection to source. If the platypus has stepped into your reading, hello, it is at the forefront, pile number one. Has swum into your cards. You're being prepared to realize, understand, and embrace the potency of your own intuition, your higher levels of knowing. A creature that swims with her eyes shut, platypus listens to the heartbeat of Mother Earth for direction. She looks to her inner yin and yang for guidance, thus finding the strength needed to make her own decisions. She honors her innate masculine and feminine qualities, knowing that she is more than capable of navigating herself through life without the support of others. However, collaboration is at the forefront, okay? You're being urged to trust your own judgment, direction, and your endurance. This is the wisdom of all women, the ability to trust their intuition and consciously act with purpose. Women are natural dreamers, visionaries, and mystics, but they must embrace the masculine aspects in order to realize the full potential of these gifts. And so, as I was preparing for you, right? Where's my little post it note for you? I wrote it right here. I know it might be hard to see, but you are water guardians. You are meant to be emotional masters. So, the fact that we have the platypus here, the uniqueness, the ability to swim, even with your eyes shut, knowing that you can follow your intuition. Those of you that feel guided to participate in my class, the rosary, it preserves your feminine energy and it heightens your intuition because it increases your frequency. So if you were unable to activate your stingray, really go into that with your angels and guides and evaluate, would Michelle's class, would it benefit me? I have my next class starting actually in a few weeks. I would love to have you join in, okay? And then also keep track. And here is the message from Mother Earth. This is a cycle, okay, that's ending for you. It's like you're diving down to find those emotions to do what? To actually get in flow, okay? So this is that ending of a cycle for you. I feel it so strongly. Let's go ahead and see how it's going to resonate in each of our lower chakras, okay? In that Earth Star chakra, here it is, Mother Earth. She is telling you this is coming back to you in a new form. This is allowing you to end this cycle. We were just talking about that number 10. Collaborate with the abundance. Collaborate with your imagination, okay? Allow yourself this Aquarian energy, allow yourself to work with other water bearers to help fill your cup, to allow you to accentuate your blessings, okay? This is all about universal law. So if you've had a hard time of it, you're about to see so many things come back to you in a new form. All right? It's all about this yellow eye really seeing things from your power. Now look at You want to observe. Observe what your ancestors are showing you. Take it all in, okay? See what's coming your way because they want to help weigh you down and not into the emotions. They want to help weigh you down in a way so that you can get that lift off. You can get that flight, okay? All right. So let's go ahead and take a look here. Look at that. Oh my gosh, this is so perfect. So here we are on that Egyptian timeline. This where we're talking about now in this next. Okay, I'm going to bring you down here. This is just how I do it. Okay, I don't want to go into too much explanation, but this is your root chakra, and I love this. Really getting that wheel to turn. The whole message is to follow the movement, to collaborate and integrate. This is basically what that imagination is all about. The fairy penguin doesn't even know it can't fly, my friends. What it does is it actually jumps out on top of the waves and it gives this penguin the element of flying. So look at all these energies. Oh my gosh. This is something that you're bringing out. You're meant to stand out. Okay? You're meant to stand out. You're meant to really, find that lift off, collaborate with these energies, step into your blue, okay? Step into your blue and really get this movement going, all right? Wow, this is so spectacular. I really love it. I really do. All right. Now moving into Lemuria, moving into that sacral chakra, okay? So is really talking about being one with your magic. You're number one. You're number one. You've got secrets, my friends, okay? That's why this platypus is guiding you. This is your individuality. You're going down. In a lot of ways, you're being pulled back. That's the shift. We're being pulled back to go down, to capture these secrets, okay? This is what the frog mouth talks about. This is happening on that Lemurian timeline, okay? This is especially related to this number 8. Again, I'm getting this number 8 right here. Look at this on the root chakra and then also in your sacral chakra. How can we collaborate with the 8? Okay, that's what Mother Earth is saying. How can you collaborate with your willpower? How can you see? How can you like remove any limits that you have for yourself? Okay, the frog mouth is how can we kind of like look at that with that throat chakra. There's this clearing, that frog in the mouth, stepping into yourself, dissolving those fears. Okay. That's that shift. If you've got that like little, you know, thing in your throat, okay, especially when you get emotional, you have something to speak up about, my friends, okay? This is something that really wants to come forward. And this secret that you're keeping is part of your magic, okay? It is part of your individuality. You're number one. Your angels are like, you're number one. You're number one. And a lot of you, you're number one. You're the Michael Jordan in this secret. Okay, that's why we have fly like an eagle till I'm free. Okay, that's why we have the Space Jam coming up. Isn't this gorgeous? You guys loving this? So let's look at this. What are we integrating? We're talking about the house of Mu here. Look at this. It's literally like a stingray. Look at this. How can we keep our heart open? How can we really, really allow ourselves to soar, knowing that the dragonfly has this beautiful structure of 4? Look at the 4s are really important for you. It is the right time, the right place for you to bypass any illusions, to really get that lift off. Okay, this dragonfly is just emerging, and look at the angels. Your archangels are on your wings. I'm hearing they want to it's like they're being the rudders. They're helping you find that balance so that you can get the lift off into the sun, where you realize how much you shimmer and shine. Wow, that is so gorgeous. And I just gotta say, have grace, have gratitude. Look at these sixes lining up. So beautiful, my friends. Wow. I really am feeling this energy. So, really tap into this uniqueness. Don't be afraid of what makes you stand out from the rest. I have to say, when I started doing these attunements, yeah, I kind of thought I was a little cuckoo. I wasn't really sure. I didn't really understand how I just had these knowings. But I began to collaborate with others. I began to explore what this structure could do for myself and for others. And it really has expanded me in so many ways. And now I teach it. And this class is a tool. It is a tool to allow those who take it to be more in tune with their energies, with all that energy we were picking up, all those energies around you. They allow you to remain centered and focused in the pink, in unconditional love for yourself, not feeling volatile, feeling very secure, feeling very balanced. Okay? Wow. All right. So, what are we emerging? What is this fast moving, iridescent energy all about? Let's find out. Okay. It's all about, I just love this. It's all about that healing to your dragon, to your sacral waters. I told you 222. Okay. And it allows you to start on, it really starts on that root chakra, feeling connected to your ancestors, feeling connected to all those around you, feeling safe, feeling, what's the word? Plugged in. Okay. And once that happens, you can step into your spark. Okay. You can ignite your spark. You can get something going. This is life force healing for you. Okay. It really, truly is. And this feels so magical because we're moving into the year of the wood dragon. And one of my friends really shared that with me. Here we are on the rabbit. Okay, we're not going to wait for you. It's all about getting this fertility now. It's all about this heightened intuition, this fertility, this sweetness. Are you feeling it? It's just available at your fingertips. Okay. So I'm getting this is going to be a very fruitful time for you. This is amazing. You've got to be patient though, because you don't see the whole picture yet. Okay. I know. Patience. It's one of my hardest ones. So there's this expansion. Okay. Remember, this is over the next 30 days. How can you align to these energies using your imagination, really expanding into this, in this, like this superhero? Like, are you seeing it? It's actually like a proven fact that if you stand like this, you actually literally feel like a superhero. And it's that superhero pose. It's that super that it's that special thing. That's what the superheroes have. Is they have that uniqueness. So what superhero are you? What are you feeling? What resonates with you? Okay? This is something that you can really start thinking about, all right? Be patient though, because there's really actually with this barn owl, there's this coming together, this collaboration, because this barn owl is one of the only other owls that collaborates with another barn owl. So keep yourself heart centered, okay? Really stay heart centered is really the biggest message for you. And I love this iridescence, okay? And in this background, I'm feeling, you know what I'm feeling here is like this stain. Okay. And look at, I have the rabbit here and it's very similar, but it's faded. Okay. So it's like stay heart centered. It's like this stain is as I'm kind of looking here and what I'm feeling here is maybe some judgments against ourselves. Okay. Let's really stay heart centered. Let's let all that just float away. Let's give it to our angels. Let's give it to source. Let's let it go. okay? And really integrate these energies, really collaborate with the integration. Let's get the ball moving for you, pile number one. It's time for you to emerge into something truly really beautiful, okay? And I feel like as we're doing that, it's like I'm getting like, you know, the most painful part is like waiting for the paint to dry. So really stepping into that patience. All right. So let's see. What are we emerging into? Wow. We're merging into your energy. You're really starting to understand that, for some of you that have been keeping it small, when you stay in balance, you're way bigger than you may know. You're able to transmute energies. Okay, you're able to wow, energy and vibration. This is something that's really coming in, and what I'm getting here with this light body is this is an opportunity, especially for those that are kind of newer to this, those that just stepped into this. It's like you're a natural transmuter. It's part of your walk, it's part of who you are. And this is why you have this strong will. This is why you have this movement. This is why the overall message is to really stay focused onto what you're receiving and then taking inspired action, okay? Really kind of creating this dance, okay? And this is what I'm feeling here overall. All the energies are kind of moving to the left. Okay, so it's all about getting in tandem. It's about observation here. Every single card here is kind of like at this little standstill. However, it's like you can feel the movement. So it's like, what are you receiving? Let's go ahead and see. What are we emerging into? And a lot of times we need to understand this light body is we attract the energies. So as you're transmuting, if this is filling up with darker energies, okay, that is not a judgment of anything to do with you. You just naturally walk and you like collect dense energies. And when this light body is filled, when it's more blackened, you've got to release those back to source so that you can feel more stable again. I hope this is making sense. So, what is one of the best ways you can do this? If anyone has some tips, drop it like it's hot in the comments. But I'll tell you, one of the best things that I love is to get yourself in the ray of the sun. Don't forget the channeled message. Get in the ray of the sun because the sun will come through, the light will erode and actually allow things to get back into balance. Now, some of you earth guardians, water guardians specifically, you may notice a certain color if you're meditating. I'd love to know what that is. I know mine have been red and golden. And you'll kind of see like this kind of like, energy come down and pull these energies away. This is your light body coming into balance. Okay. So this is really powerful for that quickening that you've been feeling because most likely you're not realizing how much energy you're pulling in. This has a lot to do with your healing process, okay? Um, there's that crow again. Okay, look at the double crow. Are you kidding me? Wow. Okay. Now, both crows are looking, this crow is looking, look at, no, this crow here is looking to the right with the left eye showing. It's ready to receive. This crow, what's really beautiful about this is I know that this is actually part of a twofer. It's part of another painting where they're kind of like going in opposite directions. This crow has got its head cocked, okay? So it's standing, it's got its head cocked, it's still looking with that same left eye, but it's turned around. So this is letting me know that you're kind of looking at energies in back of you. And what does this mean? It means that if you're looking backwards, it's hard to move forward. Okay. So, how can we have that inward eye? How can we observe? Both crows are observing, and the crow always comes forward at times for the mirror. Okay. So, what I mean by that is if you're feeling volatility, how can you turn around? and say, oh my gosh, what am I meant to learn about this irritation I'm feeling? If you're kind of irritated with someone in your life, how can you reflect on that? Because that's something within you. Okay. This is not bad, my friends. This is a way to alchemize and to really to manifest in some serious ways. Okay. All right. So it's like there is definitely some energies coming back to you. I feel them so strongly. Okay. Yeah, there it is. There's that bounty. There's that harvest that we talked about with that Jupiter. And it's coming in on this timeline, my friends. It's coming back to you in that new form. We're really getting some movement. You're really starting to feel the sweet spot. Okay. This is what this is talking about, healing and abundance. You've been doing a lot of work. You've been getting down to the bare bones. You've been allowing yourself to be guided. Okay. And it's like, oh, in a lot of ways, this has a lot to do with alignment with a tribe. Okay. So you've aligned with some of these people. That's where that collaboration is coming in handy. This new collaboration. Look at all these colors, even. Do you see them? It's like at the center point, we're really starting to get clarity, vision. Okay. We're really starting to understand and build ourselves back up. Okay. This is that willpower. This is that ability to fly, to kind of stick out from others. Look at this. This is pairing with the frog mouth. Okay? Be one with your magic. The red-tailed, look at this magic. Look at you. Look at you. You've got this creative awakening, this rebirth, this phoenix energy, and boy, am I feeling you. Okay, it's getting hot in here. All right. It's like you're letting those shadows stay at the base. You're really kind of focused on this energy. And this is where a lot of your energy is going right now. It's really kind of fueling into this rebirth. Again, we're not really seeing the big picture. How can we really have this expansion? Okay. How can we keep our chin up? How can we stay centered and know that we're burning some things off? We're getting lighter and lighter and lighter. This is really happening because of this frog mouth. It's like we're releasing that frog in the mouth. We're getting more in tune. Look at, you're so hot. I gotta take my jacket off. It's like crazy. Okay, you're actually having this really creative awakening. Okay, and it's aligning you to some sort of sacred structure. Okay, that collaboration with somebody else. I don't want to forget your pin there. Okay, you know exactly. Okay, here it is. That collaboration. Okay, this is really center point. Collaboration, getting that light body, talking to your angels and guides. How can I get my light body into balance? Okay, really talking about what are we burning off? What is this secret all about? How can you connect with your ancestors? Okay, how can you follow the steps? Follow the steps, integrate, and allow this expansion because this is what's coming here for you, my friends. This is that four-step process. I was feeling it, the box step, the dance, the waltz. You have partners, you have guides, you have people, teachers who are stepping in front of you. You have people who are here to assist you to do what? To move through the transformation, to take the steps, okay? You've come a long way. Look at this is where you were and you've really followed yourself to this center point. Look at you've been taking the steps 1, 2, 3, 4. You're at this right place at this right time, and you're ready for liftoff. Okay, you're ready for liftoff. I'm getting another card in my mind's eye, which has the ladybug and it's on a dandelion. So it's all about this wish fulfillment. How can we use our imagination? How can we see beyond? How can we really step not only into that will, okay? It's not just about your willpower, my friends. It's literally like a belief system, okay? That you are truly unlimited, okay? You've been stripped down, my friends. You have been stripped down. You are going through this rebirth process. Why? Because there is so much coming. The meat and potatoes are coming. I can feel it. Wow. Can you feel the movement here? Can you feel the movement? Are you ready to power your imagination? Are you ready to align your solar plexus, the seat of your power, your queendom, and get your right here, your mer kingdom, your imagination? Because when you get that imagination crystallized and you really get that movement, it comes down over your entire body, over your entire chakra system. And it really kind of is like, those wheels, like those power wheels, and they create energy and they create electricity and synergy. This is what I'm feeling for you. Wow. Wow. You will have to let me know how this resonates, my friends. This was a beautiful reading, pile number one. Remember, there is a bonus message if you chose pile number four, to fly like an eagle till you're free. Fly like an eagle, let my spirit carry me. I'm gonna fly till I'm free. Fly to the revolution, the evolution of you. So gorgeous. All right, let's move in to pile number two. 11039. Okay. 11011. Wow, look at that. 11 0 11. Alignment with spirit. You're aligning to something. I can already feel it from the get-go. Let's go ahead and you know how the numbers talk to me. They just do. All right, let's go ahead and take a look at these moon energies for you. What's going on over these next 30 days? Okay, what's going on here for you? All right, we are highlighting ding, 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 your root chakra. Okay, we're highlighting your root chakra, and look at this. This is Aries energy. So we've got like this new beginning is what I'm feeling. This new beginning to your root chakra, this new connection, and the moon energy is here. So it's like I went with this, and with this, what I'm feeling actually is this enlightenment. I'm feeling, especially coming up to the full moon, that there's something that you're going to be manifesting. There's something new starting for you in the full moon. It's going to really help you feel rooted, feel connected. So let's go ahead and get into you. What's your special pin? Are you ready? This is for you guys. What's your dream? What's your dream, pile number two? This is at the forefront for you, okay? What's your dream? And there's a big question mark here. And as I'm seeing this number two, okay, as I'm seeing the number two, the color red and this purple, I'm feeling this expansion. I'm feeling this magenta energy. I'm feeling an expansion to the chakras of your intuition. Whoa. So let's go ahead and see, what's your dream? How can we keep that a focus? How can you use this as a journal prompt? Okay. Every morning, what is my dream? What's my dream today? What am I building? Where am I going? Okay. That is at the forefront for you. We definitely are going to be talking about a healing for you. Pile number two. All right. Pile number two, you are my whiptail rays. You are the golden eggs. You have this diamond like quality about you. I heard triple A. It's time to get the bases loaded. So I will tell you, in my playlists, there are what's called the daily downloads, and those are timeless readings, okay? And there's a series about the angels and the bases being loaded. You can check that out if you feel guided. What's really unique about these, because I heard AAA, that you're working with the ancestors, you're working with the archangels, and you are also working with the angels, your ancestors, your guides. Oh, and the ascended masters. There we go. I'm like AAA. Okay. These particular rays are not only found in the ocean, but they're also found in fresh water. So this is one of the only ones found in fresh water. I was feeling in Shinda energy, which we just talked about in pile number one. So maybe you chose pile number one and pile number two, and maybe you actually have a third pile. Okay, so that's a connection to pile number one. When I settled into your energy, I was feeling a reluctancy. I was feeling like reluctant was the word that came to mind. Okay, now this particular variety is also what I was led to called the mask ray. Now that's because they have a pattern around their eyes, and this pattern it resembles a mask. Now, oh, yeah, okay. I was getting that you would benefit from my class, okay, to help remove the mask, okay, because there's something you're just not seeing, pile number two. You're definitely powerful divine feminines. I'm getting mystics. I'm getting Archangel Michael energy. So you have this energy about you that I can really feel like it's like a buzz. Okay. I was also feeling that a lot of you are the wounded warriors. So you're feeling a little lost without the fight because um, a lot of you in this Archangel Michael energy is your true warriors of the light. And you have really served so many lifetimes that your soul is reluctant to put the sword down and release from the fight and allow the evolution past that. So, this is really what that reluctancy is all about. Now we're getting that heart throat chakra activation. What we're really talking about for y'all is this authenticity, really stepping into your authentic nature. Okay. And I was hearing a shift with grace. Now, I do have a bonus message if you chose pile number two and pile number four. I was getting, and I put it in the comments, you're meant to specifically look at what I posted. It's 33 seconds. There's something in front of you to alchemize. And this was that Grace Under Fire. I literally got, it was literally called Grace Under Fire. 33 seconds. And it's like this movement of this car. This is black and white. There's something that wants to be alchemized right in front of you. This particular ray can see in a 360 degrees. This is a full circle moment, my friends. This is a time for alchemy. Double confirmation if you chose pile two and four. Okay, let's get into your oracle. You ready? All right, pile number two. We actually have a lot of different energies coming forward. We're going to start with the energy happening here because your focus is here, but what's happening here? What's happening right here? Let's see if we can pinpoint it, okay? Look at this, a little continuation of what we were getting in pile number one. This ruby aura, this energy around you, this Dorothy Hamill, this like visionary. We're all at different parts of that yellow brick road, okay? And it's like, but we're being called to integrate these energies. We're being called to integrate what we learn so that we can wrap up this cycle and really step into and pass that alchemy, okay? Yeah, how can you be at one with the structure? This is really about that heart expansion, okay? Now, rhododendron and rhododendron, blah, 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 they coordinate together. It's a tonic for your heart chakra, okay? It's like you're really being pulled into that higher heart, really being called to really be, at one with unconditional love, to release all judgments of yourself and others, to really allow this alchemy to come. I'm getting it's going to be a snap. And as I'm saying that, It's okay, I'm getting like this Mary Poppins. It's a snap, you know? And it's like you just need to give yourself a little song. You just like need to feel this movement. Get yourself in the magic is what I'm hearing. Whoa. All right. There's something that's being shaken loose as we speak. I was telling you this is a healing for you. I was definitely getting there's a healing for you. You've been on a journey. X marks the spot. So it's like you've been on this quest, this treasure hunt, if you will. Okay. This treasure hunt, if you will. So we're going to actually take a look at that. But part of this treasure hunt is this vibration and these energies. There's actually like this tower moment. There's something that's falling away, that's falling off. And when this falls off, it's really going to help bring you back into balance. Okay. So this is kind of talking about that healing at hand. I really want you to watch your breath. Okay. So if you're really starting to feel just overwhelmed. Okay. I really want you to catch your breath because I'm seeing that this is where some of you get stuck in the shallow breath. How can we really pull it in and hold it and release? I like to, with my inspiration, I like to pull in light. Okay. Now, I, of course, work with shadow. So it's all about learning. Okay. So I want to help you a little bit. How can we pull in the light to help bring into balance? And how can we blow out, hold, and really allow that light to come in and then breathe out peace? Okay. Really releasing all that doesn't serve you. Okay. So that's that energy that I'm feeling right there. All right, we're just kind of getting a clue on what's going on with you. Yeah, you're ready for this alchemy. You're gathering this wisdom. You're creating this web. It's all about integrating those energies. Okay. You've been working with your angels. Definitely. Let's see. Yeah, the magic is you're stepping through. Okay. You're like, okay, so pile number one, I was feeling this, but there's see this energy right here. This is where I feel you are pile number two. Okay, pile number two, I feel that there's this reluctancy to really kind of step into these energies to really let the fight bypass. This is kind of that magic moment for you. Hematite pairs with elephant head. And it's like there's this memory that's being sparked by some of these energies. It's bringing up that inner fight, but it's bringing up that inner fight so that you can alchemize it, lay the sword down, and really expand and rise into this unconditional love, not always having to use that will. Okay. Um, this is kind of that special magic for you. All right. What was I telling you? You're the diamonds in the rough. Okay. You guys have been feeling it. You have been under this pressure. I'm hearing under pressure. And it's all about balancing the shift. It's about being careful what you're feeding. Okay. And it's like you're ready to bypass on all these cards I'm feeling. It's like you're right at this energy. You're right about to bypass into this vortex, into this portal, if you will, bypassing this energy to feed the fight, laying down, surrendering. Okay. This is what's really, really, really coming up for you. Okay. So let's go ahead. Let's go ahead and see what's this all about for you? What is the primary energy? Okay, what is this all about? My friends, this is about your power. I've got the power. Wow. This is just an explosion ready to happen. Okay. This is so perfect. Look at 33, threes and threes, 33, 333. We've got the power of the nine. Okay. We've got the power of the nine. What? Okay, you just have to wait, honey. I'm in the middle of article. Okay. Okay. Sorry, my daughter just wanted to show me something very cool.
Can I show the camera?
Oh, she wants to show you. She's practicing some fun makeup to do. This is my daughter Jordan. So look at that.
Hi.
She's coming in with this rainbow lip.
I only used it
Ooh, you
with
smell good.
That's my lip gloss.
Speaking of, see this creative vortex, okay? Be creative. Do things that make you feel good. Thanks, buddy.
I did like an artwork for this like a couple summers ago.
Okay.
Like summer camp, and then
I love you.
love you.
All right. Look at Jay coming in for y'all. Okay.
I have my glasses.
All right. So, yeah, we're feeling that power, that creativity. Okay. And it's like carnelian really is powered. When you ignite your power and you fuel it, it's like all ships rise. Okay. Things rise to the surface. And this is what I'm getting for you. So, primarily, the energy we're talking about is clear quartz. This is an amplified time for you, my friends. Wow. So many energies that are really allowing this alignment. You know, we were talking about the 54. Now we're going into the 56, which is aligning and integrating these energies, amplifying the effects to get out from the breath, to release, and to rise into that higher heart. Wow. Now, what I love about this is I'm seeing this paired with pile number one, amplifying that rose quartz. So it's like, you know, you've got some really, if you're drawn to pile one and two, you've got a lot of complex energies coming to the forefront. So let's go ahead and take a look, see. How's this gonna manifest in your world? Okay. So first, we're going to talk to the Green Witch Oracles. This is that power of sorcery. Look at this is the portals. Okay, I got my Pink Floyd shirt on, and we're working with the elements to create what? That alchemy. All right, that's exactly what we're doing. So we're going to go ahead and start with the witch, the Green Witch Oracle. And look at, I was telling you, there's that 30 again, double confirmation. We've got this Libra energy really affecting your relationship. Spirit is coming in big time to get noticed, to really root you. I'm getting these juicy tomatoes. Look at this. We're talking about love. And I'm hearing, oh, it's so funny. I didn't even know. Love potion number 9. Okay, so again, love potion number 9, really talking about that clarity, really expanding this magenta energy, fueling your intuition. Okay, and it's like spirit is bringing this energy in for you. So awesome, it's totally matching up. I'm feeling you. Okay. Ooh, there's another 9, the banana. Okay. This is, I'm sorry, I'm just getting minions right away. Banana, banana. How can we collaborate with the magic? How can we just focus on the banana, the sweet stuff? The energy is coming in to fuel, to power you up. I'm getting it's a power up. Okay, look at this with this caduceus. This is a supersized healing in your behalf. This is an alignment to star power. Wow. Okay, look at all this star power. All right. Again, if these 3 stars, this balance, okay, is coming in. How can we collaborate with that magic? It really is talking about, I just keep getting these 3s, okay? This is what I keep seeing for you. Last one. Here's another 3, okay? Here's another 3. And look at, what is this? Basil. And this is really interesting because clear quartz pairs with holy basil. So look at this, okay? So it's like we're aligning to collaborate with the one. And how are we doing that? By getting this clarity, this vision, seeing this star power, getting to the end, to the root, okay? Is that Virgo energy? I always screw it up. Yeah, Virgo energy, kind of getting to that. What I'm seeing here is that tail end, okay? And this is what I'm feeling for you guys, okay? Again, it's all about look at trust. So, how can we trust? How can we collaborate with the one? How can we just allow this amplified energy? Okay. How can we feel the love? How can we really allow ourselves to feel grounded, to feel expanded, to feel connected? All right, because there's so much wisdom. Look at 22. Okay. Again, aligning to the sacred structure. And look at, isn't that Scorpion? Oh, that's Leo energy. Okay. So this is Leo energy, really facing the sun. Look at this. So much wisdom. Look at all this star power. I really feel these stars are moving around you. Okay. So this is a beautiful oracle. It always comes with something. So let's look at you. I turned right to it. All right. So how can we use the bay leaves? You know, you can actually use bay leaves. Some of you, if you're having a hard time sleeping at night, you can burn bay leaves. Sometimes I like to do 4 or 5. You can burn them in your room, close the door, and before you go to bed. And what happens is that smoke kind of cleanses. It's got this preservative, preserving energy while you go to sleep. Okay, so if you're really having a hard time sleeping, you can think about that. But there's a wisdom spell. Find new inspiration with this stimulating bay oil. Place 1 cup of sweet almond oil and 3 dried bay leaves in a jar. Seal the jar and place in a cool, dry, dark place for 2 weeks. Now, look at that. We were kind of talking about the energies of the full moon, something coming forward for you. So, I really kind of like this for you. After 2 weeks, decant the oil into smaller dropper bottles. Candles can be anointed with the oil and lit when working on projects, or it can be worn to inspire new ideas and success. Wow. So when we're talking about the bay, we're talking about the celestial is Jupiter. The sign is Leo. Okay. We're talking about the deities of Apollo, Cupid, Delphi, Ra. And this is what it corresponds to magically: clairvoyance, wishes, inspiration. All right. So this should be any external assistance should be sought, which can take the form of personal consultancy or research. You do not have all the facts or the facilities just yet, but you're in a good position. Bay indicates success through diligent application and also heralds new romantic relationships. Be wary of speaking your mind without care for others around you, as you're not going to be the most knowledgeable or experienced. Okay, so what I'm feeling here, yeah, and look at right below. So here it goes. It's like this ascended builder. We're aligning to the sacred structure to unlock our magic, to really root in our passions. Okay, I'm really feeling this energy. It's this Leo energy. It's something that's going to really spark your soul. Okay, so let's go ahead and look at these 3 cards. We're going to take a look at your before, your now, and what's to come. Okay, so before we had this energy of the fig. Okay, this vitality. Now, may have gotten this energy last time you were here. So on bottom, we have this 22. Automatically, it's like you have the ability to wrap this cycle. And in fact, I'm feeling like you just ended a cycle. Okay. That's what I'm feeling. You just ended a cycle. You've got this serpent energy. You've got this expansion. And this is why you're being called to kind of do some research, is because it's like you just like this snake, you just like shed your skin and now you're expanding into something new. Okay. And this is like a trailblazer. This is making you feel like I'm feeling this vitality. When I'm getting this fig, it's like, figs are like super powered. And it's like, this is what I'm feeling, a power up for you. Almost like Pac-Man with his pellets. You know how he gets the blinky ones and they can go get all the ghosts? This is what I'm feeling for you. All right. Now, here in the present, we've got, again, we've got how can we be aligned with this number 9? How can we be aligned to this energy of this healing? Oh, this is fennel. Okay, I haven't seen this card before. But it's like, look at this. When I'm seeing this, like what I'm seeing is look at that sword. We talked about laying that sword down, really getting your heart in the right place. And as I'm seeing this, it's like this alignment is this healing is aligning the past, the present, and the future, like really bringing it into one so you can lay down that find what true strength, and it's not just physical. It's not about the fight. Okay, this is about aligning to this healing. This is this next cycle that you're coming into, really laying down that sword, really expanding that heart. For some of you going through sacred heart healing, this is something that I offer, especially if you feel this energy that is like on you. I'm not really seeing that. I'm actually feeling like you're in the like as I'm in your energy, I am actually feeling some tugs on the back of your heart chakra. So, of course, this is going to be different for all of you. If you're really feeling that energy kind of grabbing you and wanting to pull you down, you really might be interested in a sacred heart healing, because this is what I'm getting here. It's like, look at this. You see this bulb here? It's like it's really working hard. And that's what happens when you fight. When you fight, what happens? I'm feeling this so much. Look at that. It's coming into your authenticity. You're taking all this energy into this resistance, this reluctance. It's like this need to fight. But the more you fight, the harder it gets, is kind of what's happening. Okay. And that's because of these that's because of things that happen on other timelines, these like darker portals, and I can help you close them if you feel called. Okay. I can help you close them. This is that healing. What is your dream? How can we get beyond that feeling and really get you forecasting and expanding into something that feels more vital? This is what you're being called into, this sacred structure. Okay. So let's go ahead and look to come into that balance. Look at this card. Take it in. Okay. I've never seen this card. Sorrel, affection. But what I'm seeing here is that mirror. I'm seeing this reflection, this 9 lives. Look at this Taurus energy again. How can we be in one with this collaboration? Okay. This cooperation between you and your guides to really alchemize these shadows that are showing up, these reflections that are coming up in your world. This is what's happening. This is this energy that you're trailblazing. Okay. All right, let's get some more about this. So those are the first 3 cards. Okay, so you're really building the sacred structure, pile number 2. Let's go ahead and move into the Keepers of the Light. Okay, because there's this coming together. Okay, I do feel it. That's 22 is the ascended builder. Okay, so means that you're building a structure or you're building a collaboration. Look at, you've got this overlap between you and a project, between you and a person, between you and a community. You see, and this is what allows this expansion. Can we be strong enough to receive the reflection in the mirror? If you can be strong enough to see it, it leads to your prosperity, my friends. It really, really does. Okay. So let's go ahead and see. I was feeling it. I told you, Archangel Michael, really harnessing that sword, really, look at the highlighting of this throat, really putting our sword down, knowing that it's time to really hold that, to center, to hold the fight, to hold our tongue, to allow ourselves to be rooted in, to allow our authentic voice, our authentic expression to come forward. I was certainly feeling it. Okay, 100%. Again, this Commander Ashtar, this green and blue energy, again, highlighting that throat chakra, okay? That heart chakra, throat chakra, creating this new structure, aligning to this new structure to allow you to see things front and center, to really step into this. What I'm getting is elf energy, the ability to use the ethers. You know, you've got something big, my friends, if you want. So something big in front of you. Some of you are creating, some of you are trailblazing ways to alchemize these shadows, actually. Okay? Some of you, especially when you get this sacred heart healing, when you can get that healing, this is at the center point. When you get that healing, my friends, it allows your energy to be more efficient. Okay? It allows your energy to be more efficient, allows you to be more centered, allows you to have charity and clarity. It allows this unfolding, this expansion, this alchemy in that well of dreams. Now, he hasn't wanted to leave the bottom. He has been in every single one. I do feel that you're aligning to this Christ consciousness. I really feel it. Or you just have. Like I'm feeling it in your reading. But look what's at the center point. I mean, the cards don't lie, my friends. We cannot make this up. This Jonah arc really allowing this piece, letting the armor come off, allowing yourself this ring of fire, so to speak, really stepping in, laying down that fight, okay, holding that sword, really focusing on this throat chakra. Okay, voice of truth, stand strong, focus on your purpose, release the fear of persecution, and speak your truth. Do you know what a blessing it is that we can do this in this time and age? And I understand that you were probably burned at the cross. You were just like Joan of Arc. You probably were persecuted on previous lifetimes, but it's time for you to stretch into the unknown. It's time for you to release the kraken. It's time for you to step into that purpose. Man, you have something brilliant to offer. Okay, so let's see what this is all about. Your higher self is calling you out. Okay, this is underneath that vitality. Look at, we cannot make this up. You've gone through this shift. You're bringing this clarity. Look at, you are bringing this amethyst, this clarity. You are literally, what's your dream? You are focused on something, and you and your higher self are collaborating. Okay, you are working together, staying heart centered, really allowing yourself to feel cloaked, guided. Your energy is extremely precious. Pile number two. Please ask your angels to cloak your energy. Okay. Please ask your angels to really step there on your benefit. And I love this, okay, because this expansion, was as you guys, this magenta energy is allowing even further expansion into who you are. Okay, so you've had this divine alchemy, you've moved beyond a challenge, you've stretched. It's like this godlike quality. Okay, is what I'm feeling. This is something that you just stepped into. How can you focus on what you desire? What is your dream? How can you focus on that? In the present, we've got this Lady Venus energy. Now look at, oh my gosh. Okay, so like just look at you working with your higher self, creating a safe place for yourself, seeing beyond, seeing where you want to go. And it's not like you've got your mind all wrapped around it. Your heart is open. You remove the limits. Okay, you see and feel the power of being unlimited. And so in this present moment, holy moly, okay, we've got downloads. It's like the floodgates have been opened. Look at this expansion. This is your well of dreams, my friends. Okay, you've got this huge expansion because you're letting these energies go. You've got this huge expansion. Again, I'm getting this elf like quality, really using the ethers, really using the power of your imagination, really stepping into your purpose, into your mysticism. Okay. So I really want to encourage you to, truths are being revealed, deep insights are coming. Okay. In the astral realm, your dreams are off the hook. Things are speaking to you in so many different ways. And that's because we're laying down that sword. Okay. We're not worried about that persecution. All right. How can we speak these truths? How can we pay them forward? Look at this 144, 4, 4, and it's stuck at 45 and just slipped to 51. It's very interesting that the time kind of keeps freezing here. Okay. So it's like, and I feel that. I mean, I definitely feel that you have, that you definitely are with the army of God. It's a matter of really stepping into your individuality, seeing your ability. Some people work with the four elements, okay? But you, my friends, at this moment, you have the ability to work with five elements, and that's earth, water, right? Earth, water, fire, earth, water, fire, air, and the fifth is the ethers. Okay, so you have this ability, and this is what you're stepping into, this is what you're feeling. Okay, so really don't, it's like I feel you've got all this light coming in, and this is foreign. Okay, it can almost feel crushing actually when you're not aware. So just know that this light is coming in to bring it into balance. Okay, and if you're feeling out of balance, I was getting that sacred heart healing. Okay. And it's just like here with the third one. Now, this is the third one. This is what's coming in the future. Okay. When you have this affection, when you love in this person in the mirror, when you're seeing the purpose of this, it's funny, this cat energy has really high vibration. Okay. It's like you're in one with collaboration. You've got this divine director. Look at this collaboration between and within yourself, really finding that center. Okay, really aligning with energies. It's like you just pull them in. And this is like, it's like boom, and boom. And it's just like you can pick and choose. So this is the masculine energy, really kind of plucking out what's going to work for you. Divine intervention is happening. Know you're being guided. Happiness is your purpose. It's like, what's your dream? You can pluck it out. You might want to think about, at this time, it's a great time to go ahead and start thinking about what you want to manifest. How can you pull together like magazines, pictures, really start focusing on what you want your world to look like. Really, hanging that up in a place that you can see it. This will allow you this strength to step into this authenticity. He's got these beautiful eyes of alchemy. Okay. And that's what I love here. It's like she's got a glimmer. She can see, it's like she sees the light at the end of the tunnel. And it's like she steps into this authenticity. The eyes just tell so much. And then it's this pairing of this masculine energy taking these actions of alchemy, creating this balance. Okay, creating this balance, really kind of plucking out what works for you, and that's coming under this sorrel. Okay, I want to get familiar with this real quick because I'm not that familiar. I know you can add it. I've never pulled this card before. Okay, so let's get a little familiar with this. This is a newer oracle. Okay, let's see. The love of gardening is a seed once sown that never dies. New experiences are coming your way, which means you feel prompted to find new ways of doing things. If you're seeking a solution, be more receptive to suggestions and openings. Ensure you're putting your true feelings into all that you're doing. A valuable proposition should be coming your way, but don't get too carried away. So, this is something coming towards you. Here's an affection spell. When we're talking about this energy, we're talking about the Fae. We're talking about Venus. Look at this, Lady Venus. We're talking about Aphrodite. We're talking about Venus, my friend. And the astrological sign is Taurus. So, really manifesting in our current reality this higher vibration. I mean, this feels like you're right on tune to your evolution. So, I'm feeling some miraculous energies once again. Okay. So, you can take a half a cup of sorrel leaves and a fourth a cup of parsley, and it's like chop it up fine, squeeze the juice of a fourth of a lemon, and season to taste. Use as an edible garnish over family meals to ensure that you're eating together. Interesting. All right. So that's just a little thing that you got here. How can you find that balance? How can you really be on track? I'm feeling with your soul star. And as I'm looking at the beginning, this is what's putting you on mission, my friend. Okay, you have this energy right on front of you, and it's putting you on mission. You're receiving all those energies right now so that you can start taking steps for your purpose, intervening into your mission. This is really beautiful. Okay, and this has been a journey for you. I feel it. This has been a journey. This is an amplified time to really capture. Remember, this is amplified time to really capture and align to this X marks the spot, which is your treasure. And that treasure, of course, is who you are. Okay? So let's go ahead and see, what do the archangels want to say? Okay, they want to teach you. Now, those of you in pile number 2, interesting. I'm getting a little nudge. I want to double check it. Pile number 1 had 3 archangels on their team. Is that correct? But I'm feeling pile number 2. Do they have more than 3? Okay, I was getting 4. Okay. So those of you that have found your way here, you've got some new guides. So you're working with archangels. I'm getting, are they working exclusively with archangels? Yes. Okay. So this is a little guidance. If you have other energies coming in, of course, trust your own guidance. Okay. I'm not here to tell you what to do, but I'm here to let you know that I'm getting prompts from the angels that you're working with all angels, which means you're going through a learning process, which really, this is what you're going in the present, getting a lot of downloads, a lot of understandings, and the archangels specifically are stepping in to teach you about this. Okay, so of course, go with what you're guided. But if you have other energies that are coming in, you really might want to evaluate if they're trickster energies or not. Okay, because as I see in the current, you're at one with this healing. You're wrapping up this energy, which means we're still releasing something. Okay, I think we see it here. We're still releasing these energies, and so they have the ability to kind of come back and trick us a little bit. That's the way the universe works. Just when you think it's all gone, it circles back and says, "Are you sure? Are you sure? Are you sure?" So let's go ahead and see, what are some of these energies? What is this magic all about? Wow. What are we shape shifting? What is moving for you, my friends? Where is this treasure coming from? What is this structure all about? Okay. Releasing that killer instinct, really fine tuning this trident, coming out of the emotions to claim that treasure. And how? As Ariel, stepping into that voice. Think of Ariel, like literally think of Ariel. That's why I was getting that Ursula energy, that sacred heart. Okay, if you really feel called uh, to really find that balance, find the steps, really kind of get this healing, I want you to consider. You can always touch base with any questions, but Archangel Samuel is here to let you know that there's this elevation, okay? There's this calling. It's like, and I feel the birds are calling to you, okay? I really do. I feel it. So this is like happening in your own energetic fields in where you are. Okay, so let's see. What is this all about? What do the angels want to teach you about? They want to teach you about your path. They want to teach you about this structure. They want to teach you about, I mean, because it's like, look at, you're going through this transformation. There's lots of stages. I'm feeling lots of rebirths. Okay. And it's like you're nourishing your path and the paths of others. I see those animals coming out here. I see all of this rustic orange energies, okay? This divine feminine. And it's like you're being guided. You're learning all about who you are, okay? You're learning all about who you are. So, as you guys know, I absolutely love the Fire Oracle. And she has a message for you right away. Ooh, I'm feeling the heat with you, my friends. Whew. Serenity. Spend some much needed time alone in quiet solitude to rest and recharge. Honor your emotions and be gentle with yourself. Okay? So as you nourish others, remember to also nourish yourself. Try to keep what you give and take in balance. Okay? This is really a key component to this transformation process for you. All right? So that's what's on bottom here. And then look at right below. Oh, I saw it. You guys know how I feel about Azrael. Okay. Ooh, do you trust me? Let's go this way. So this is letting me know. This is that heat I'm feeling. Woo, there's energies that are like, are you sure? Because they know you're blinded and they're like, no, the way is with me. So really trust your instincts, my friends. Okay. Really trust your instincts. And if you want to trust your instincts and intuition even more, the structure that you're might be called is potentially one of the classes I have to offer. I was getting the rosary again for pile number 2. Okay, so look at this is blessed for you. This path that you're walking, this is in this past. It's like you've stretched into this energy. You've had this fig, this godlike quality. It's like you are definitely on course to your evolution. And this past is, it's like you've met a challenge, and the path in front of you is so blessed. There's a new alignment in front of you, but it's all about this healing, okay? There's a healing that's center point. That's what I was getting, that sacred heart healing. You've got to connect with me. I feel like it can help you so much, okay? And allow this expansion. Get these energies more efficient for you. Let's see. Who's coming up for you here? Yeah, there's that fuel. Do you see all that? All this beautiful, there's that mermaid. This is that expansion in your 8th chakra, your well of dreams. And it's like you're crystallizing your waters. You're literally creating this fuel. There's that octopus energy. This is the energy I'm feeling of this sacred heart healing. This the octopus has 3 chambers. And so with your past, like what I'm saying with your past, because you're like the wounded warrior, it's like you've had many lives standing and being persecuted, and these have created these like dark portals, this heaviness. See this illumination around your heart here, okay? This is what I'm feeling here, okay? And it's like this ability to really, sink, be able to be in those emotions, but fuel and look at that throat chakra. Really step into that throat chakra. Really step into your authenticity. Even though, and I'm getting for some of you, this ability to travel, okay, in between different realms. And this is why we've got these archangels stepping up forward to assist you. Okay, I'm going to read all the messages for you in just a moment. Coming up in the future with this affection, with this, getting in one into collaboration, really getting this inspired action, right? Really kind of finding yourself. We've got the number 27, again, another nine. Okay. So it's like, look at this on the bottom, that Libra energy really affecting all your relationships. It's like in the past, so you got the number 29, which is an 11, and it aligned you to this cycle to get one with the healing. It's a cycle within a cycle, okay? To really fuel your energy, to really crystallize that well of dreams so that you can be more of an emotional master. You're getting all those downloads, okay? You have this expansion. And it's like, is affecting all your relationships. You're about to have a lot coming at you. There's that 27, okay? So that's at 9. So it's like we have this healing. And once we have this healing, it allows you to collaborate with your magic. It allows you to diversify. It allows you to deal with things that are flying at you. And in this case, you're going to be blinded, okay? This is putting you in that intervention, in that purpose, your divine director. Wow, this is so beautiful. And it's all to kind of water your pathway, to nourish yourself as you nourish others. Okay. Whenever I see this card and I am hearing cracked pot. So it's like, maybe you felt like some things fell through the cracks. Maybe you felt in a lot of ways that you were broken, that you didn't have the right tools. And I want to tell you something about the cracked pot, my friends. What you don't realize is with a cracked pot, you actually still dribble on the side. Okay. So it's like if you really pay attention to that cracked pot, you're really nourishing more around you than you're aware of. And this is what your angels want you. You can't really see it though. You can't really see it. You're blind with purpose. Okay. But know that this path is blessed. Wow. This is really beautiful, my friends. Okay. Now, all right. We've got all your cards out. Now, what we were called to do, I'm going to bring you back down here. Oh, man. Oh, geez. Bunch of cards just went on the floor. I would say what drops to the floor comes to the door, but there's too many of them. Okay, so we were getting X marks the spot. Okay, so we're really talking about center point is these downloads, these understandings. Definitely keep a journal, my friends. First thing in the morning, journal prompt. What's my dream? What's on your heart today? What's my dream? What did you literally dream? What is talking to you? What's on your heart? This is an amplified time for you to really step into, some of the things that you see for yourself, to really root in that energy. Remember, we got that number 2 for you, to really expand and feel connected, especially around the manifestation of the full moon. Okay. Especially in that. And I really want you to think about with this energy here in the future, what are you dreaming for, like your relationships with yourself, with your family, with your job? How can we dream in those aspects? How are you feeling about your health? How are you feeling? Are you seeing it's like doing a checkup from the neck up and seeing what comes through. All right. And really taking these downloads and really starting to understand, because the archangels are coming forward at this time to allow you to create and manifest your dreams. I really, really, really feel it. Now, I didn't ask this on pile number 1 because I was feeling complete. But Archangel Zachiel, do we get your stamp of approval? Yay. Okay. So with that X marks the spot, what's really being highlighted, just want to close out here, is to really, really focus on these things that feel vitality, things that really resonate with you. We talked about keeping a notebook, lots of knowings, lots of understanding, clarity coming your way, and keeping this also focused on the bigger picture. How can we spread this into all of our relationships? Okay, so that's one part of the X. The other part of the X, okay, and what's interesting is I just heard, it's like you had this cross to bear, but when you get that movement, X marks the spot. In every challenge is a gift. Okay, in every challenge is a gift. Again, we're getting this affection, this blending, this nine lives, this increase in vibration is what I'm getting here. Okay, one in collaboration with spirit, with your family, really feeling affectionate and bringing those feelings in. Again, another focus on these downloads and understandings, and remembering that your pathway is blessed. Okay, so this is what's really center point for you, pile number 2. This was a beautiful oracle. Thank you so much for being here. If you would like some more information on how this rosary structure can actually preserve your feminine energy, I want you to keep watching. I'm going to go live sometime over the next couple days to really talk about what I do. It's a combination of attunements with plants and with crystals and plants. And the crystals, the energies that come in, and the plant medicine deals with the energy that leaves you. And the rosary structure is 33 sets, and they're sewed into your chakra system, and they create shields and structure, and it's amazing. Okay, it's amazing. Now, Lisa, if you're still on here, you want to talk to your angel and guides, talk about an amplified time. If you chose pile number 2, anyone who went to the retreat, do you know it appears that you got the rosary structure while we were at the retreat? What? Talk about magic. So talk to your angels and guides and see if that is indeed what happened. Okay? Because I have been getting from a couple people that is exactly what happened. All right. We're going to go ahead and move into our next pile. I need to write this down. Pile number 3, 206, 36. 206, 36. Okay, all these energies that we're integrating. All right, my friends, let's put on your pin. Your pin is all about believing, okay? And I love that we have this star energy and and I'm feeling this Harry Potter energy with these yellows, this star power, and this red underneath. I'm also feeling that there's a new sheriff in town. Okay? So let's go ahead and see what's going on with you. Now, for you guys, we're going to focus on something that you're adding. Okay? There's a shift coming in for you. We're going to evaluate it, but there is actually a healing coming in for you as well. But it's something that you're adding to your current, into the 3D. Okay? So the Mahabharata wants to come forward first. Oh, actually, let's do that in a moment. We got to roll the dice. Let's go down here first. All right, so let's go down here. Let's see what the dice of alchemy want to say. Hoppa. Ooh. Definitely aligning. Oh, wait. Definitely aligning to, and this is pituitary. Okay, so this is actually feeling crystallization in your body. Look at this Piscean energy, okay, which is a little bit of everything. I love that. And then here we have, I think it's the ascendant. I always kind of stink it. I kind of stink at some of these, so let's get familiar. We'll learn together. Oh, I was close. I was close. It's descending lunar descending lunar node. The past karmic baggage, spiritual misgivings, the path that you have followed. Now we also have this Piscean energy. So let's see. I know that's a water energy. So look at descending lunar node, this water energy, and I'm feeling this coral. What I'm getting here right away is that you're aligning to intention. You're seeing the power of your reactions, and I'm getting the pile number 3. We're going to get more into it because your pile, oh my gosh, we have a lot to talk about with you, actually. Okay. So hold on one second. I feel like Pisces, sympathetic. Yeah, sympathetic. Now, sympathetic talks about your nervous system. This is what I was feeling. Your nervous system, your pituitary gland, really getting away from escapism, getting away from things that make you feel separated, stepping into compassion and innocence, really focusing on the power of intention. Okay. And look at 111 is like, oh my gosh, I love it. Okay. So we've got, you're the only pile that has an activation, but we're going to be working with all this golden energy. Okay. So we got the Mahabharata, we've got the divine here to chat with you. And then your particular pile has a series of activations. Okay. So let's go ahead and get into it. What are we doing? What is shifting? Look at that. The wheel of victory. This is what we're aligning to. Wow, we're stepping above and beyond, trailblazing. This is amazing. But before I go into that, oh my gosh, I want to tell you I have like a million channeled messages for you. Okay. You guys are the yellow stingrays. Now, immediately when I went into your energy, I was feeling like a little nauseous, to be honest. I was getting some GI complications. These particular these particular stingrays are from the Atlantic. What I was getting here is kind of like seasickness, okay, a little bit. And it's like seasickness allows for a skilled sailor. What I was getting here is kind of like in the movie Moana, when she's starting to like get out of whack and really get frustrated. It's like this stingray energy comes in and really settles her. This is what I'm feeling with you guys. You probably I'm getting hermit mode. I'm getting that you're stepping into hermit mode. Okay, divine feminines, for sure. I'm picking up on you in this pile, but the problem is you're feeling a little overwhelmed. You're not really sure what action to take. Some of you are kind of in what I call the in between. Okay, and it's kind of like you feel like you're floating. You're not really, I was feeling like this actually just recently, to be honest. This probably could be my pile. Um, and this is why it took me a while to get on here with Oracle. I was just feeling like this floating, like there were other things that were coming up. Okay. What's really unique though about this particular um, ray, and what's really unique about you, is they are able to actually change their color pattern from light to dark and dark to light. They have these splotches and these blotches, splotches and blotches, okay? And what it does is it improves their camouflage. But I was getting this yellow belly. I was getting this yellow belly energy. It was really kind of taking me like to this military. So maybe you're part of the military, maybe your family's part of the military. This also could be like an expansion, what we talked about in pile number 2, like the fact that you're like a recovered warrior. Okay. What I'm getting is you're on the journey to capture pieces of you that left behind. I was definitely feeling Atlantis. Okay. I also picked up for some of you what's called imposter syndrome. It's like you feel you're not, it's like you take on other people's energies because you're not really quite sure where you're going. Okay. This is all said with love. Okay. First of all. All right. You got to believe in yourself. Believe in yourself, believe in your purpose, believe in your mission. I was getting that some of you are in this petrified state. Okay. So it's like this fear. Again, this is actually, I was talking about in pile number two about the Sacred Heart, but I was really feeling it here in your reading. Okay. This petrified state, almost to the feeling very overwhelmed. Okay. So you'll have to let me know if this is resonating for you. What's different about you guys and the other piles is I was getting the Cambaran. Now, the Cambaran is the structure that I just finished. I'm teaching my very first class of the Cambaran. It is 44 attunements. The rosary is 33 sets. Okay, let me just say that's 66 attunements. The Cambaran is 88 attunements. And what they do is they preserve your masculine energy, okay? So that you can take, so that you can have that completion. It's like you receive, but something is getting lost in translation. So you'll have to let me know if this resonates, okay? The next class is going to start Wednesday, December 6th. I'll be adding it to my website. I'll be sharing it soon. You're already feeling the overdrive. And what's happening is because of this sacred heart healing, some of you, it's like the overdrive is a shift in gear, but you're actually having a hard time shifting. And so your grinds are kind of your gears are grinding. Yep, see, I wrote sacred heart healing. Um, yeah, you're in that overdrive, which some of us is a good thing, but for you, it's not so good because it's making things seem really, really hard. I heard collaborate and align, and shift. I was getting for you guys that your sacral and your pineal gland are involved, and you're actually meant to birth something. Okay. I was getting, but you're not really sure what actions to take. I'm feeling this connection to the ancestors. I wanted to let you know that specifically the sound therapy is coming in for you, my friends. Anything between 300 hertz and 600 hertz, keep coming back in for animal wisdom because activating that for you is really helpful. You were the only one that had bioluminescent come through, which means that there's something that you're attracting, that you're magnetizing, that you're glowing for come the full moon. I also was getting that some of you are builders. Look at so many different energies here. Some of you are builders, and this is the thing. You're going to have ideas come as long as you can align to this like energy to overcome this energy that feels overwhelming is you're going to align in the new year and you're going to birth something come midsummer and then you're going to see the manifestation of that a year from now. Okay. Yeah, 2 cycles. Okay, now if you picked number 4, I heard the song, "We all live in a yellow submarine, yellow submarine, yellow submarine." And so that is dropped in the comments. It's a sing along. And when you notice the words, I think it's really going to spark some insights. Let me know what they are. I'm so curious. All right. Is that everything? For those of you in the yellow submarine, okay. Bum, 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 bum. I kind of already shared a little bit. Collaborate, align, and shift is really coming up for you guys. Double confirmation there. You're aligning to something new. because this petrified state, this activation makes you feel disconnected. So there's something that feels like unplugged at this moment. You'll have to let me know if this resonates. Let's go ahead and get into these energies. Well, we definitely had that pituitary. We definitely had this realignment. We're seeing the ascended masters are letting you know it's a victory. You're aligning to something new. The wheel is turning in your favor. It's allowing you to bypass and overcome these obstacles. It's been pretty foggy for you, but look at you can feel the sun on your face, and it's like you're just taking one step at a time. You're really look at this. It's like this helmet, okay, this armor. It's like you've gotten there's more to say here, but I love that that was our first number, okay? And again, it's like this fight, okay? Notice that this is relayed, it's like victory, and it's like, okay, now what? I've got an opening here. It's time to see something in a new light, okay? See something in a new light. Literally, mirrored image. 2 shuffles, 3 cards, number 32. Okay. So it's like this shift, this justice, something coming back to you in a new form. How can we go within? How can we be in balance? How can we look with our eyes wide open? There's so much in this card, to be honest. Okay. Rimmed in this heart. How can we just stay heart centered? How can we focus on this alchemy? This golden is coming in, especially for you guys, because, we're adding something to where we are in the 3D to allow you to feel more connected to your ancestors, to your guides, to your structure, to your purpose. Okay. So this is the shift that's at hand here. And this is justice. This is something coming back to you in a new form, to be honest. Okay. So let's go ahead and look at that. Yeah, there it is. There's that gift. How can you align to the magic, collaborate with the magic, really receive and then take action? Okay. Receive and then take action. This is coming in. Okay, so we got 3 cards here. It's like we're being called to be at one with this shift, all right? To really kind of stay focused and centered, to be ready for anything, because in a lot of ways, it's like there's this energy, okay? And he's really kind of looking with this right eye. He's like, giving a stink eye. See it? He's waiting to take aligned and inspired action. Notice how he's kind of paused. Okay, you feeling the energy? I can feel the wind. I can feel the clouds shifting, right? And it's like he's really kind of not allowing that to influence him. His hair is flying in the wind, his clothes are flying in the wind, but it's like he's ready. He's ready to take the step when he feels called. He's being very careful, okay? Very not necessarily careful, deliberate, watching for those trickster energies, okay? Seeing with the feather and the spark of alchemy, really getting to the center point, okay? So it's like, look at, we've got this 6 and this 6 energy here, being one with the shift and watching for these trickster energies. Because like I was telling you, look at these dice, trickster energies with the dice, watching this Piscean energy, watching the seed of reaction in this lunar descending mode. Okay, so in a lot of ways, this is what's really at the center point. And I love that I see on his dice the 3 and the 2. This is the shift at hand. This is really your divine feminine energy really rooting in and feeling safe and feeling connected. This happens through the heart chakra, okay? This happens through the heart chakra. Believing in yourself, knowing that you are worthy, knowing that there's a gift coming your way. We're focusing on these masculine energies. So it's really about alchemizing, and the Ascended Masters are really coming in to show you it's all about aligning to the energies that are best for you. Excuse me. Using that imagination, collaborating and integrating, going within, being your authentic self, feeling balanced, feeling centered in your blue, feeling connected. Okay? Do you see this energy? This is what's coming for you. These are the three energies. Notice they're all masculine energies. Really, it's like taking a pause, really evaluating and going within. This is what's being called for you at this time, my friends. Okay? This is what's being called for you to really discern so that you can receive that gift, because that masculine energy is ready. It's ready to receive. But it's like at the same point in time, we need to make sure that what we're receiving is authentic. So, really going in, confirming, allowing, and asking the universe to present it to you with clarity. Okay? These are some of the ways that you can use. So, let's go ahead and see, what does the divine want to talk about to you? How does the divine want to assist you in this shift? Okay? Because this is like a 555. It's like shifting and getting into that overdrive. Really, instead of grinding that gears, shifting and getting in gear, going into that overdrive, which actually allows you to traverse through, instead of having these obstacles and these distractions. Okay, this is really what we're talking about. It's time to do something different. It's time to allow your structure to change. Sometimes when we do the same things over and over expecting different results, this is what is really the define of it defines insanity. Okay, really, how can you believe in new solutions? Can you believe, excuse me, and doing something different? Okay, now along my journey, I've changed things many times, and it's like sometimes there's stepping stones to what you're learning. Okay, and look at, we cut here too. Double confirmation. Imagine solutions. Do something different. Keep your heart centered on alchemy. Allow your structure to shift. Okay? Allow your structure to shift. There's these little glimmers, these little pockets. Oh man. Definitely feeling throat chakra here. All right. Be open to love. Allow yourself to let go. This is like, what I'm feeling here is there's this tower moment. Okay, I'm in your energy, and I'm seeing. It's like the what I'm seeing is like there's just so much shifting. Okay, there's so much shifting that it's like this is what kind of allows you not have clarity, doesn't allow you to have vision. But it's like spirit is saying, come here. Come down here and sink into your heart. Go within. Allow yourself to observe. Allow yourself to send with your voice. Hey, is it about this? And see when it comes back and believe what you're receiving. Okay, so I am feeling this tower moment. I'm feeling these energies falling off so that new energies can come in and replace them. This is what I'm feeling. There's this unravel. Really watch that video, okay? There's this unraveling, and it's happening on, a lot of other timelines. And so it's like there's so much happening. It's hard to understand what's happening as we step into our power, okay? So again, imagine heart-centered solutions. See the gold, okay? See the gold. Go for the gold. And as I'm talking about this, I'm even getting to go through the steps. They have proven fact. They have a proven fact that Olympians, Okay, a gymnast, an Olympian gymnast can sit in meditation and go through its routine, and it is exactly, they've mapped it, they've scientifically documented that exactly the muscles are moving, that when you sink into this and it's like you're doing it as if like a virtual reality, it actually is like doing it in the now. Okay, so how can you step into this? If you've got these different pathways coming, how can you step into the pathway within and observe what's coming back? Okay, see the solutions, be open to what's coming. Okay, and definitely believe you're worth it. Yeah, that's a big part of it. Begin to explore as these energies are falling off. How can we explore? How can we expand? How can we look at energies further in our energetic field? Maybe seeing beyond what's just in front of us. How can we go deeper to see if there's any energies on the outskirts, so to speak, that are not really of our highest good? That are causing this distraction, this mind, monkey mind, garble. This is that trickster energy. Okay. So overall, the divine wants you to literally reach for your star. Believe in yourself. Believe in your purpose. Believe in your path. Okay. Because when you ignite belief, it is just amazing what that can do for you. Okay. So let's look at these. How are we going to bring this into balance? Well, first of all, believing in yourself is going to strengthen your gifts. It's going to allow you to alchemize. It's going to allow this expansion, okay? You're going to be feeling and fueling your magic, okay? This is the epitome of like, I'm feeling this golden black energy. Bumblebee is what's coming forward. Auto tune. Interesting. First, we need to understand how to shift, and then we learn how to tune. Double confirmation if you got pile 3 and 4. Okay. Double confirmation there. So look at this. We have strength, and then we have strengthening our gift. So being patient, waiting for the right thing. It's not about the next action, it's about the best next action. You see, this is what it's all about. And you have been learning about this. Actually, I'm getting that you stepped into this. And this is going to assist you with this trickster energy because it's like the ascended masters are coming back and being like, are you sure you learned that? Because it's time to renew your attention. It's time for you to see the steps that you have taken. We're going full circle. Are you ready for the new path, which is the next step up, or do we need to go back around so that we can focus on discernment? Okay. Are we going to alchemize and create the next step up, or are we going to go back around for another lesson? Neither one is wrong, but your angels, your guides, and the ascended masters are telling you it's time to push through. It's time to see the wisdom. It's time to re refine. Ooh, I thought that said renew. Refine your attention. What are you giving your attention to? Okay? Because as you close any cycles, okay, as you alchemize, it's like, in a lot of ways, we have to integrate those energies. And it's like if we keep feeding the energy on the left, we're going to keep receiving that energy. Okay. It's not about right or wrong. It's just about where your attention goes, your energy flows. And the Ascended Masters are here to help you strengthen, to help you alchemize, to help you preserve your energy and to make it more efficient and more effective. Why? To raise your vibration, to step into your authenticity, okay? To bring you into balance. When you have the eyes of alchemy, not only do you raise your vibration, but you also increase your frequency. Okay. And when you go from this frequency to this frequency, let me tell you, my friends, you are pulling experiences to you of this frequency, which are more enjoyable, which are authentic to you, which feel like miracles, which feels like magic, to be honest. And this is what the ascended masters want for you. They want you to see past the patterns, see past the patterns that are kind of like, how can we look at other facets, other windows, not be so rigid? Okay, this is what this alchemy to your structure is all about. How can we see, you know, less limits, to be honest? And this is not about forcing, because it's funny, because I'm getting, I can fit a square. You can get, I'll get around to it, okay, which is kind of funny. You'll get around to it when, because it's like this energy is coming. It's something that you can't get around to it. It's something that's coming no matter what. And there's nothing wrong, but there's nothing wrong here, but your angels and guides want you to believe in yourself, because they say, and I'm getting, you are ready for the next step. You're ready for the next step. It's time to reach. It's time to stretch. Okay. So let's look at these activations. What is this activation at hand? This duality. Okay. This portal that's in front of you. The halls of Amente. There's an initiation right in front of you. And it's like, and this is what this trickster energy. It's circling around. The universe is like, are you ready? And it's like you're either gonna pass the test or you're not. The fact that you know that there's a test coming allows you to kind of be prepared. Okay. And look at, we're getting this Gaia activation. Okay. This expansion past you, really seeing more of what's involved, okay, of your mission. Look at this, okay, this Pleiadian activation, a coming together. Yeah, look at this harmony in the heavens, a resolution. This is what your angels and guides have brought you here. So let's see, what are these activations? What happens when we really focus on that strength, when we're one with the shift, when we integrate the energies and kind of take that pause button to ensure that what we're receiving is in our highest good, is allowing us to feel expanded. Okay. We've got the Akashic Stargate. Okay. So these energies, as you strengthen your gifts, as you actually focus on strength, right? And this is by stretching into something new. This is an evolution for you, my friends. You literally align to the Stargate, to the Akashic Stargate, where you can rewrite some of what's gone on before you on these lower astrals. Okay. So this is the heart center, and it's like we're almost in balance. But we've got something to happen on these lower chakras. This is what I'm feeling here. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And it's like you can rewrite the story. You can rewrite what you're manifesting. You can rewrite, the activation and the alchemy that's at hand of what's gone in previous lifetimes, how to go beyond and to go through. Okay. And it's like your chakra system is what's aligning you to this. All right. Definitely. How can you be aligned with purpose? Crossroads, no wrong path. And this is where I was feeling that angel number 706 in the collective message. I urge you to go back. There's a strong message about angel number 706. And what I'm getting here is, it's like you feel you're at this crossroads. You're not sure what action is to take. But what really is happening is your angels and guides, the ascended masters, all on your team are coming forward and they're saying, hey, there is a sacred structure that you can align to that'll actually help you bypass. I'm getting fast forward. I'm getting this is strengthen your gifts, strengthen everything so that you can move through. It's so that you can just like hop through. Okay. This is what I'm feeling here. There is no wrong way, but what's resonating? Because I feel like there's something that you can align to that'll help you bypass. But you got to believe in the shift. Okay, you got to believe in your power. You've got to believe that this is what's meant for you. I'm getting like this Harry Potter energy. Okay, I really, really am. So this was what we had at the bottom, okay? But let's look at our 3 cards. Oh my goodness. Memories of Atlantis. Now this actually makes sense to me because wasn't I telling you? Yeah, definitely feeling Atlantis, a journey to capture pieces that you left behind. Imposter syndrome, something that didn't go so great on that Atlantean timeline, but it's like we're going back to alchemize so that we can go through and go full circle. Okay. And this is where we have to have unconditional love for ourselves. This is where we have to see beyond what's in these emotions. It's like this lift off. Okay. Spiritual acceleration, progress, technology. This is what's going to strengthen your gifts. You have something, you have an idea to bring forward, okay? And to help others to pull through. But it's like things didn't go so great last time around. So we got to make sure that we are ready. We got to make sure that we're in balance. We got to make sure that we understand the trickster energies because some of the energy that led to the fall last time. Okay. So what are we adding this time around? Oh, look at this. Look at this star power, this solar light upgrade. Wow. Talk about getting to the center. Talk about alchemy, solar plexus, chakra, inner fire, willpower. And this is what the source of alchemy is, especially on the Atlantean timeline. It's going through that solar plexus, diving down into your treasure chest, into that Earth Star chakra, going through that treasure chest, that file cabinet, that Rolodex of all the things that you've ever done. And it's like, okay, boom, yeah, that didn't go so great. How can I alchemize that? What am I being called? How can I rewrite my story? Beautiful. How can I refine my attention? How can I avoid this trickster energies and really have the spark of my own power shift into something that makes me feel safe and powered up? And it should be heart centered. Okay? And it should be heart centered, by the way. Karmic board clearing. This is what's available to you, my friends, when you can step into that authenticity, when you can collaborate and integrate this heart throat chakra activation. It allows you to get into your blue, to raise your vibration, your frequency, to recode, and to let go of the seeds of reaction and instead fuel and be intentional. And this is what's going to allow that karmic release. This is what's going to allow you to rewrite your story. Wow. It really is so gorgeous. Okay. Now, for you guys, we were getting to focus on what you're adding. Okay. What are we adding here? And we're going right down that center line. Okay, I'm going to hold it up for you. This is right, it's center. Focusing on redefining our attention, understanding these trickster energies, having this solar plexus activation. We told you we're in the center of mu right now. Okay, we're centered on mu, we're centered on our power, and allowing our power to feel to so that we feel rooted enough so that we can get that to move from our solar plexus and move it into our higher heart. And this is how do we do this? By strengthening your gifts. Okay, this is what's on the side here. So look at this is down below. This is the activation. So if we focus on strengthening our gifts, that will help refine our attention, which will then do what? Raise that vibration and that frequency to change your experiences. This is what is coming forward for you, pile number 3. Okay? Now, I was getting that sacred heart healing, okay, which takes about an hour. It can be a little overwhelming, but at the same point in time, it brings your heart, your throat chakra, and your well of dreams, it brings them into alignment. It allows you to embrace that kind of like tower moment so that you can let go of those energies and have enough room to really bring these energies that strengthen your gifts to allow you to redefine and definitely change that vibration, okay? Because it releases karma, releases energies that no longer serve you, all right? That are just kind of sitting there because we need to kind of go into that and close those dark portals. It's like the sacred heart healing is like it's almost like there's this octopus energy in it, and the octopus has 3 hearts. It's like it's so in your mind, and so we kind of separate ourselves, and we leave little pieces of us behind. And in those portals, they stay open. It's like we made a decision at some point, most likely on a previous lifetime. And what happens is we leave that open, and these energies pour into this experience and they make us feel overwhelmed. Okay. So, you have the ability to rewrite your story, pile number 3. This is really powerful. So, really trust your guidance. Okay. Really trust your guidance because you have the ability to recode this pituitary gland. And this pituitary gland is all about clarity, focus, or clarity, vision. And for you, focus. It'll allow you to focus your energy, all right? Because you're feeling a little scatterbrained or feeling a little disconnected. Okay, so let's take a look see. Archangel Zachiel, do we get a stamp of approval for pile number 3? Yes. Okay, I was feeling it. Okay, so pile number 3, I hope that you found this to be helpful. If you want to learn more about the Sacred Heart Healing, if you want to learn more about the Cambaran, I want you to join me. The Cambaran is just like a structure. It ironically is like a necklace. Think of like a necklace that goes around your belly, and it really just preserves, okay? These energies preserve your divine masculine energy so that you can not only receive but take authentic action. And as you ebb and you flow, as you move in tandem, you move closer and closer and closer to you. So believe in your journey. Believe in your star power. Believe in these shifts, okay? Because you're going to have quite a few of them, all right? And believe that it's time to let go of something and step into something new, all right? Beautiful. Beautiful. All right, pile number 3. I hope you love these messages. If they resonated, please like this and share this with others. And of course, come back and see me soon. We're going to have more Oracle. I've got so much Oracle on my desk. It's not even funny. All right. And we're going to be speaking a lot about these overdrive. We've kind of mentioning it, but we're going to dive into that overdrive. But before we do that, I'm going to be going live soon and talking more about what are these attunements? What is this camberan, this rosary? How do they link together? What is the purpose? What are the perks? Okay. One of the perks when you create your rainbow bridge, which is this rosary and this camberan together, is I do know when you leave this life, you don't have to redo this part. When you come back, it's like a save. So when you leave this realm, and you go back to where we go, when you come back, you don't have to relearn everything. Okay, so this is an evolutionary process, if you will. All right, pile number 4. Let's get into it. Where are my timestamps? Pile number 4, 249. And it's like, look at that, 23. It was like on 17 forever. Wow. So it's just like so interesting. And I'm feeling like, isn't this funny? I wrote this on the back. I was called to write on this paper. And I knew on the back it says dreams, party light gifts. This is what I used to do. Sell candles for a living. This is something I used to use. And it's like dreams come true. This is what we're talking about this whole week. These energies, okay? Pile number 4, you are my butterfly rays. Now, of all the pictures, yours was kind of the dullest, but it also had this iridescent, and that's because of this cloaked camouflage energy, okay? So, yes. Um, yes, honey, just a minute. Okay, I'm almost done. Okay, go ahead. All right. So the butterfly ray, um, when I was doing some research on this, I kept getting the spiny butterfly ray, and it's like, no, you have lost this spine. What I mean is, there was this rigidity. I was getting this boar energy, this inflexibility, especially when it comes to remember, we're heart chakra and throat chakra activation, okay? Our secret sauce, Heinz 57, if you will. And for you, we're really focused on the energies of really kind of this flexibility. Okay. There was this previous rigidity and it wouldn't allow for this movement. Some of you might have felt really like the weight of your shoulders, kind of like this Atlas energy holding up the world, really feeling so much. Um, but it's like you've gone through this shift, okay? You've gone through this transformation. That's what we're getting here. Transformation, metamorphosis. In Spain, this particular butterfly ray is called mariposa. Now, when you take, and this is what I was guided for you guys, mariposa is this connection in Spanish to the Virgin Mary, okay? And also so that's the Mary, mariposa, Mari, is kind of related to the Virgin Mary. And then the posa means to rest. So there's this definite connection to the angelic frequencies, and there's this call to rest, okay, for you guys. This is an evolution. You lost your spine. You really have gone through a huge transformation. I was definitely feeling the connection, like I said, to the boar. What you can do compared to the others, the other 3 that we've talked about, is you can manipulate your shading. So you guys are my shadow walkers. You're definitely my diamonds in the rough. I was hearing literally, do you trust me? Okay. What I love is this connection. And I loved how this was building. There's this connection, this Aladdin energy. Okay. Um, let's see. Yes, there was a previous rigidity. You've decreased your reactions, which means you have decreased reactions. You've been more intentional. I was hearing that some of you are recovered slaves. Okay. Wow. I'm feeling Mars energy. I was getting 144 Army of God. I was getting this is all about your shift. It's more about the heart and more about this 555 energy. So there might be who else was 555 connection to pile number 2, okay? And it's like what else here? Mars energy. I was hearing one with structure and the structure of the one. You're really starting to understand who you are and how you can manipulate your shading, how you can see with eyes because of the different wisdoms. This is kind of the benefit of animal wisdom, of the crystal wisdom, the flower medicine, all these different medicines to allow you to see all these different viewpoints, all these different facets. And this has really allowed you to really lose some of this rigidity, okay, and really allow you to expand. You were the only one. Now, I have shared a channel song for every single group, but I want to tell you that those channeled songs did not come in until after I channeled the song for number 4. So all the other groups have a channeled song, but it's all connected with pile number 4. So if you chose 1 and 4, you had that channeled song of what was it? I'm trying to remember. Oh, Space Jam. Okay. Grace Under Fire for 2 and 4. 3 and 4, The Yellow Submarine. And for those of you who chose number 4, it's just the best one by Steppenwolf. Literally getting in your steps, wolves, teachers in action, enlightenments, wisdom givers, way showers. Come on. Oracles. Are you ready for a magic carpet ride? Because you don't know we have found. Why don't you ride with me, little girl, on a magic carpet ride? I'm singing the wrong verse, but you know what I'm saying. Okay? I put it in the description box. You're meant to check it out because you are part of the Tune Squad. That's right. You have a voice activation. Stepping into your authenticity allows you, like I was sharing, as a catalyst. It allows your voice. Your voice is very important to your mission. It's some sort of catalyst, some sort of attunement, because you're a tuner. Okay, so you work with either frequency or sound or crystals or plants, much like I do. They all carry sound with them. Okay. And this is what the new earth is all about. It's all about frequency, bringing heaven to earth, if you will. Okay. So let's talk about you guys. We've got the medicine cards, we've got the runes, and we have the archangels. But let's put on your pin. I am a star. That's right. You are a star, my friends. Look at this 25656. Collaborate with the alignment between you and others. You are a star. You're a healer. You're meant to work with others. Now, we're going to bounce into your energies in just a moment. But before we do, let's go ahead and roll our moon dice. Okay, let's see what is going on over these next 30 days. Where is this energy coming in? How is it manifesting? Let's go ahead and see what's up. Okay. Remember, you are a star. Okay. Oh, and as I'm reading that, what's really interesting, look at this. Okay. Your Earth star is being focused. You are definitely working with Mother Earth for sure. We've got this Libra energy, this equilibrium, this coming into balance in all your relationships. And then I have to take a look see. Excuse me. And this is Neptune energy. So look at that. Neptune in Libra. Where is this in your chart? We're talking mysticism, dreams, intuition, psychic abilities, imagination, spirituality. You're definitely meant to have a spiritual business for sure. Okay? Because what's being affected here is you're growing where you're planted. You are a star, a seed disperser, a star seed. Ooh, look at that. You've been planted into this earth star activation, and it's like you are growing. You've been working so much on your healing. What's really coming out here is the trident. This is the ability to have clarity, focus, clarity, vision, and focus. This allows your crown. This allows you to step into your crown, okay? And it's like it affects your relationship with everything. You have the relationship and the power of the one. You really have come to understand what that means. That's why you're such a powerful teacher. I feel it. I was getting Steppenwolf, like the wolves, this wolf energy. I actually dropped in the comments this wolf oracle for you because it's guiding you over these next full moons. There's manifestations coming in for you. And I was getting with this pin just now, this red, white, and blue. I was hearing America. I'm definitely feeling that you were ascended Lemurians. You were the teachers, the original teachers of humanity. And as we step into this new earth, you were here to redefine, you were here to elaborate, you're here to restructure. And this is just building on this previous knowledge that you have. Okay. So the archangels are here to teach us something. And look at this, the wolf is definitely talking. Okay, right on the cover. But we're going to get started with the medicine cards. Now, we're going to be doing quite a bit because this is actually for you guys. This is about the overdrive. You have some major shifts in front of you. And so there is a lot happening. Remember, there's so much happening on all the timelines, this unraveling on those lower timelines, but we're really focused on stepping into our magic. Okay. So here's the shift at hand. How can we get into balance? How can we really recode? How can we really, step into that intention, not be so reactive, spinning our web with intention? Look at that. When you spin your web with intention rather than reaction, you definitely get different results. There it is, my beautiful butterflies. It's like you've sealed that off. Look at that. It's like, here's that antelope. You're working with your angels. There's this transformation. I love that. Butterfly ray and the butterfly coming forward. This otter energy. Look at it's all this coming together. This shift is really like it's like you're not so focused on what you can get. You're staying grounded. You're really keeping healing center point. Okay. And it's like you're not allowing these arrowheads, this previous like warlike warrior. Okay, it's like we've been talking about this throughout this oracle, and you're really listening to yourself more than anything. The otter is all about an energy that pairs, and look, it does not want to leave that other side. So it's really talking about your creative juices. This is where you have the ability. I mean, you're such a strong feminine. This is your magic. You have the ability to go in between worlds. Okay. You have the ability to learn from the reflection, to integrate the energies. Okay, this is like a special magic for you. All right, so these are the ancestors, fast moving energy coming at you. Okay, look at this, perfect time for Thanksgiving. This is what's on bottom. We're gonna split though, but that was awesome. Or did I already split? Dang it. Now I forgot. Hold on. Hold on. I just done no such thing as a mess up. Did I split already? Oh, I thought I did. Okay. So look at that. I was laughing. Okay. So it's like balance with the one, really stepping into this authenticity, really kind of safeguarding and wrapping. You might be experiencing a sore throat. Okay. You might want to be drinking tea. This is a wish fulfillment. You're really grabbing onto this vibration. And it's like, there's this. I mean, the turkey is all about this healing power, this gobble, 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 this ability to stay grounded. It's like they're feathered, but they can fly, but only when they need to. They're really about staying grounded. Okay. And why am I hearing this is Major Tom? This is ground control to Major Tom. Because turkeys are called Tom, so I think that's really funny. Okay, let's get into it. Look at this. We've got it again, my beautiful butterflies. Okay, so we're really talking here, okay, when it comes to your reading, we are really focused on the chakras. So I'm going to go through it when we get all the cards here because I think it'll be easier. But you've had this healing to that Earth Star chakra. You've really gone through, you've really recoded, you really have learned a lot about. And this is because of information that you received, okay? This antelope and working with, I definitely feel that angelic connection. You've gone through this transformation, okay? And on the root chakra, you've really kind of looked at the details. You're like, what's going to make me feel safer? You've really evaluated what makes me feel afraid, what makes me feel grounded. How can I find the wisdom of cutting off this dark feminine? How can I interrupt things that make me feel warlike? How can I really find the healing, allowing the stripes, the things that happened before me? How can I let them go? And how can this allow me? How can paying attention to all this bring me into alignment? Now we'll look at this. We've got this number 40. This is a structure brought in by source when you take these two together. And it's like as we continue to do that, it's like, this then brings you on to mission in this root chakra in this timeline that we're in right now. And then this allows you to further align. This is what's so interesting. It allows you to further align. Oh my gosh, to this beautiful hummingbird energy. I love this. And this is in your sacral chakra. And as I'm talking about the hummingbird, what I'm feeling more is that you're the flower, okay? And this is just such a beautiful medicine about the flower. It's like you nourish others. You allow others to get the nourishment they need. You bring others in tune so that they can really, the hummingbird medicine is really, about just kind of barely making it to the next location. You shift others. You help others feel grounded. You help others with healings. You help others focus on a lot of what we talked about earlier. So it's like you pay it forward. And this is that challenge. Okay. I feel like you're a teacher of those on the ascended master path, those who are on the path to, really stepping in into serving humanity. And this is kind of that four, stepping into that power, really wearing your authenticity, okay? Really wearing it and showing it, okay? Now, here in the seat of your power, there's a little bit of an obstacle here. And it's like you have the choice to either overcome it, to work with somebody else to have it removed. But it's like it's like how can be one in collaboration, okay? Because the porcupine has these energies, and that's interesting because there is that rigidity. Okay, so it's like you've lost that spine. You don't have that rigidity anymore. But at the same point in time, when others come in, are your quills sticking into them? So it's a matter of like there's still this transformation, especially when it comes to being in your power, really being one in collaboration, really understanding that as a teacher, who are you if you don't have students? You see? Or if you're not a teacher yet, how being the student allows you to be the teacher. Do you see? That's what we mean here. That's what we mean here with that obstacle. It's like we need to release the braid and put it back together in our own way. I was like, what the heck? Okay. And then here we have another alignment. So this is in that heart chakra, really being aggressive to this healing, collaborating with the healing, collaborating with the butterfly, collaborating with the transformation. Oh my gosh, this is so gorgeous. Okay, you guys, we're going to pull all your cards. Okay. We're going to pull all your cards and then we're going to go for it. So now we have the archangels. They want to teach you about these energies. Okay. So, first of all, what is this shift? Yeah, this is about pulling energies to you. This is about the development of your sixth sense, your special abilities. Okay. There's something very unique about you and it allows you to experience all that life has to offer, to pay it forward, especially to those of you that have children. Many of you have children with spiritual gifts. So as you go out and become the teacher, you're actually going to teach your children about spirituality, okay? About their uniqueness. And it's like as you pay it forward to others, this allows even your wisdom to grow even more and more and more. And you start to see your spark. You start to see your individuality. Oh my gosh. And how it's freeing for all for all parts of you, the parts in which you're receiving and the parts in which you're giving. So beautiful. Care for others and let them be free just like you, free of the burdens, free of the I should have done this, I should have done that, free of the grievances, free of the judgments. This is the seat of reaction, the programs. Okay, you're a star and you shine and people notice. You are the prize pig. That's right. Okay, we're losing that boar mentality and we're really stepping into this expansion, into this brilliance. Okay, and it's really noticeable. Maintain your self worth and your self esteem, and it's like it radiates. It radiates in your expansion of your crown, the energies that you pull into you. It's like this heart centeredness. It's like you just keep getting better and better and better. You really just start to understand who you are. One more. You're definitely a collective worker. You are here to change the matrix of all humanity. No pressure. Okay? And it's not just you alone. There are many of us doing this, but you're definitely on this grounds crew for sure. Creating this new earth. Cooperate for the highest good of the community as a whole. Okay, for the community as a whole. So as you do things for you, you also do for others. You probably are an ancestral healer. You probably not just think of just yourself, but you often think of others. You probably put others in front of you. Okay, so this is what we're getting here. This gray squirrel. Look at this energy. Now the squirrel is known to kind of be lost in its mind, to be so focused on its nuts. I got to get my nuts. I got to get my nuts. But look it's like we're kind of putting that down. Okay. This is that energy. It comes here across a couple times here in your reading. And it's just like we're not so focused on the mind. We're rather focused on the heart. Okay. We're seeing beyond that. We're getting like Chip and Dale. Oh my God, that's so cute. Or like, I'm also getting like Alvin, the Chipmunks, that tune, that song. You're finding your symphony, you're finding your brilliance, okay? And you're gonna notice, look at this star power. Okay, I'm feeling like TED Talks, I'm feeling stage, I'm feeling teaching in so many different ways. Okay. So this is really brilliant. Find new ways of solving problems. Okay. So it's like as you align to this star power, as you sow these seeds, as you overcome your obstacles, especially here in your own power, you're going to assist many others to do the same. Honey, sorry. All right. So let's go ahead and take a look. See, okay, in that Earth Star chakra, we've got this transformation because, we're kind of feeling hum and glum. We're kind of feeling like I'm not worthy. I don't have anything special about myself. And it's like, no, you are so special. Keep your heart open no matter what. This is, look at Archangel Mary and Archangel Gabriel. You're connected to the angelic realm. You are governed like, Mother Mary is the queen of the angels. And it's like you have the ability to carry her. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, this is how special you truly are. This is the healing. You're really starting to see that it's not just about matter. Okay. It's like you've always known. You're just kind of falling into this. And it's like really coming in, and it's really so special. This is that star quality. It's really hitting you right here. You're really getting this expansion. You're starting to understand this higher heart. Okay, because this is a heart activation and a throat activation. But what's happening, especially here with this porcupine, is you have the ability to allow that masculine to come into that higher heart. And this is happening because of how it is multidimensionally. All right. Because of this unraveling, it's allowing these energies to ascend. It really, really is, which is allowing you to that, step into your mission, to not be so hyper focused on the details, but in order to see the eye of the needle, which is this dragon energy. Okay, this is on the root chakra. We're literally talking about the Egyptian timeline, the ability to caravan, to pilgrimage, to travel. Okay, be forbearing and patient. It's like your day is coming. You've done all this healing, and it's giving you this stamina to continue this walk, this quest. Okay? This walk where? Of your mission. Of your mission. And this is happening on that root chakra. Okay? On that sacral chakra, we're really, it's like, some of you are the hummingbird, but I'm really feeling the flower. So it's like you're giving energy to others. This is that tuner, that healing energy that you give to others that are feeling like they just barely can make it. Okay, it's like your medicine in itself is so important. That's what your ancestors want you to know. Look at that whale energy. It's like this is that Lemurian. I'm definitely feeling the Lemurian, ascended Lemurians. It's like you used to travel the earth long ago, and it's like you sank into the sea to keep the wisdom. You sank. This is the blue whale. You've stepped into this expansion. You've expanded from being small to understanding how to expand your energy. Oh, this just feels so beautiful. And it's like you're living as a conscious being. It's like you understand Whether you're the hummingbird or the flower, it's like as a healer that you give the nourishment, but as we are one of everything, you are also the hummingbird. And it's like you surrender and you know and you feel and you are guided. And it's just like you pay it forward that everything you need is within. Everything you need, you already have. You give so much light and so much purpose to others. You spark the imagination for others. They want, it's really awesome because I'm feeling there's others that want to be like you. And it's not like you, they want to be in their authentic state. So gorgeous. I hope this is my pile. It's so beautiful. Look at that monkey coming up again, okay? And it's right here by this porcupine. This is in that, and we're really focused. Remember, we said there's this unraveling, there's this beautiful, look at a healing, bringing you on mission. You're really stepping into that challenge of the 44, which is allowing you to traverse to places we haven't been before. And that's really to shed that shadow self and to see beyond. But this is where we all are, and it's key for you too. We're focused this um, in the solar plexus. So let's see what this monkey has to do because there's definitely wisdom here. Let's see what's going on. All right. You know how it works. Whenever we see it twice, we got to read it. Okay, here I thought it was in alphabetical order. Hold on just a second. Let me find it. All right, I guess it is in alphabetical order. The monkey is on page 84. Okay. This is what I was feeling earlier. We were talking about, especially as a parent. This is where the teacher, it's just you take others under your wing, okay? And you really you nourish them, heart to heart contact. All types of monkeys originate from the 10th dimensional universe of Shekinah and step down through the Pleiades. Their chatter calls in angelic sonics that heal the creatures around them and help trees to grow. Oh my gosh, this is definitely what I was feeling. Monkeys also use these sonics to share news and information from the angels, the elements with animals, birds, trees, and humans. As heart centered beings, monkeys incarnate to experience with the right brain and follow their instincts. They're learning about qualities such as unconditional love, loyalty, togetherness, and trust. Their focus is on family life, enjoyment, developing the senses, food, and connecting with the trees. They are not here to develop human intellectual capacity or logical ability, but are extremely evolved spiritually and truly experience oneness. And this is exactly what we've been talking about for you. All right. So here's your guidance. Focus on developing your right brain. And that's funny because I'm hearing with the left. This is really being in that divine feminine, really allowing yourself to receive. And your heart as this route to ascension and oneness. Take time out to relax, have fun, and just be. And remember, we were getting called to really relax and to rest. Love of food, smell the flowers, see beauty everywhere, touch your loved ones, and listen. So really sinking into your senses, really thinking about and I love that star power, those five senses. Really focusing on what you feel, what are you hearing, what are you tasting, what are you seeing, and how can you expand these experiences? What are you touching? Attune to the wonder of nature. I told you that you are tuners. Bring your family or community together in this way. You really connect with and understand oneness. And that's what this channel is all about. So I'm feeling this reading. I'm going to claim it. It is important to be aware of your voice when you are talking or when you sing. When it is warm and harmonious, the angels can use it to create sonics, Like I said, you're a tuner that purify you and lighten you up. You will radiate a pool of healing around you and not only help others, but attract good into your life. Be carefree, be joyous. So it's not about the obstacles. It's about understanding that when you create sound and when you focus on your beautiful gifts, it's not necessarily about doing, it's about being. And this is how you can be at one with collaboration and watch these obstacles just melt away. So gorgeous. We didn't even get your crystal, you guys. We're going to do that in just a moment. Okay. So here we have the badger. Look at this. Look at this, you guys. I mean, look at these synchronicities. We have the badger. This is your heart chakra. Really collaborating with this healing. Really keeping yourself centered. Really focusing on your family. Really understanding the duality and finding those shades of gray. Remember, you can manipulate your shading. Okay? You can manipulate your shading. Stay balanced and in your essence. Stay grounded. Okay? This is really coming up for you, my friends. All right? Let's look at those energies of the crystals. We didn't do that for you. Okay, there's that hematite, which is the iron. I'm getting interesting. I'm getting in your blood. Okay, so what I'm getting with that is ancestors. Now, interesting. There's that celestite, number 27. Okay, you're feeling all these energies, but a lot of them are falling away. Okay, a lot of them are falling away. I'm forgetting what celestite pairs with at this moment. It's in the Cambrian. Yeah, I was feeling this double confirmation. We got another 20 here. And this is really bringing you on mission. Okay? Bringing you on mission. There's this movement happening in that sacral chakra. I can feel it. There's movement. It's like, and it's creating this, it's moving these energies, allowing. This is where I'm feeling this tower energy. When I'm in my mind's eye, I can see it's like kind of foggy. It's hard to really see anything. But what I do see for sure is movement. I feel and see the movement to the left here. And there's movement happening over here. And there's movement going here. So definitely we have movement. Okay. Look at that labradorite. It's really in that heart chakra, just really collaborating. And labradorite is so beautiful. It's gray with that iridescent, with that rainbow. It's really about staying in balance, really about understanding how your communication system works. Okay? And that's something that you have really come to understand. Right? So this is the sweetness. It's like you were rising into this. This is this tulip. There's these energies that are kind of being frozen. This is really interesting because I feel ascended Lemurians, but what's really interesting is that I constantly am getting that these ascended Lemurians never really made it to that Atlantean timeline, that something kind of happened in between. And it's like what I'm getting is this ability to bloom, to grow where you were being planted. Okay. This is the sweetness. It's all about this balance. You are the balancers, and this is what allows you to be in tune. This pairs with gladiola. Okay. And that gladiola is like really tall and it has these trumpets, has this sound to it, and these brilliant colors, and just the name azurite. Azurite and gladiolas just has this joy. Okay, this joy. And isn't that interesting that I'm getting a reminder on the tulip? Because what I see here is this tulip. Okay, and this tulip is ideal in temperatures 55 degrees. And here we're talking about 5x5. Okay, the overdrive. So this is actually, you have no idea, but this is exactly the climate that you're meant to be in. at this moment, at this time. Okay. I told you, there it is again. I said that you were the diamonds in the rough. We also got this, I believe, on pile number 2. So this is the connection just right here on the Harkheimer diamond. This Aladdin, this magic carpet ride, stepping into who you truly are. And it is nothing you ever possibly dreamed. Did Aladdin, who's a street rat, did he imagine that he would be marrying the Sultan? Okay. So be careful what you're feeding, okay? Allow yourself to walk through the delusion to see the facets. Allow allow the fog to dissipate so the light can come through. And this is creating that rainbow effect, which is really all about your chakra system and the sound that it puts in the universe, and it's just naturally healing for others. Okay, this is what you don't understand. And hey, it's just about following the steps. It's just about following the steps, my friends. So beautiful. All right, so finally, we've got the runes. Okay, where are they? We're almost finished. We've got the runes. Oh, here they are. Okay, so your ancestors are coming in hardcore, my friends. And so as I'm feeling this, it's like we've got Thanksgiving here, okay? It's like there are blessings, and I feel that your ancestors want to bring you some gifts, because what I'm seeing here is each chakra, I'm seeing a challenge, I'm seeing the expansion. Remember, every timeline has something unraveling. Okay, so in this Earth Star chakra, it's like we weren't really sure of where we were going. There's this transformation, there's this huge healing, and that in itself is a gift. Okay, but let's see what the ancestors want to say. You know, they're giving you a raise up. Look at that. They're giving you a raise up. Look at that butterfly shape. They're raising you up. Wow, that's so beautiful. This is like an increase. I do feel that many of you in this pile are working with your ancestors. And so this is a gift and the challenge. It hasn't been easy. For some of you, lifetimes, literally lifetimes to get this transformation. Okay? The timing is perfect. You have been such an incredible writer. And this is what we're showing here. It's like you've paid attention to the details. You've seen what works, what doesn't work. You've found what works through the eyes of shadow, because you're a shadow worker or shadow walker. You've come onto mission. The reason that you're on mission, and the reason is because, and the reason you can go the distance, look at that. You can go the distance. I'm getting Hercules energy here. Okay. This godlike quality, this golden age. Wow. And it's like, it's because you've been the writer. It's because you allowed yourself to go on a quest. You allowed yourself to be guided. And your ancestors want to tell you that this is, hey, this is what allows you to teach others, because it is those who are the students. It's like the teacher appears in the eyes of the student, and it's because of the ride that you've taken, you pay it forward. And this is what allows you to be on mission of this spiritual business. Okay, I feel it in so much capacity. Something to do with sound. Yeah. Here's this birch tree, okay? And this is, look at this. I love this because this 44 really talks about like this double obstacle. Look at that, the 2 points of the 4. And it's like you've traversed and you've gone through, okay? You've actually aligned yourself. You've gone through changes in your feminine and in your masculine. That's where we're getting, this birch tree. Now, when I think of birch, let me think, what does it, oh gosh, I always forget what birch pairs with. It's like this golden energy. It's like this enlightenment. Think of the birch tree in itself. I'm getting Christmas time. Okay. You're right on track to this healing. Now, of course, you're going to align to what's next. But this is like allowed you to go through these like portals. Okay. And it's like kind of in a way, it allows you your surrender, your ability to step into your power, to use your imagination is going to allow you to traverse. That's what I was getting. This 55 energy, this overdrive allows you to shift into gear. And you've been able to shift into gear. And some people felt like they were going uphill, but for you, you're going through. And that's what I was getting. It's like you're not really going up and then up and down. You're able to traverse right through. And this is because of what? This is because of, and oh, look at this. This is perfect because we're talking about your sacral. This is because of your divine feminine. This is because of your divine spark, your dragon energy. They pierce through the mountains, they travel through the mountains. And this is what I'm getting is happening with you. Man, I knew this pile was going to feel so powerful. Okay. Like literally the sun. Literally, the sun is shining in that solar plexus. There is no such thing as an obstacle. There's only balance. There's only paying it forward. There's only love of animals and of the trees and of the community. And it's just through the filtration. This is a testament to your frequency. Okay? You're literally holding the elements of the sun. You're really anchoring the light, my friends. I mean, can you feel it? Can you feel it? You light up my life. You bring me home to carry on. You light up my days. Oh my gosh. Debbie Reynolds, love it. Don't judge my singing. Well, this is not your bedroom, dude. This is our bonus bedroom. She likes to sleep in here. All right. And lastly, be aggressive. Be aggressive. Really hone in on this panda. It's like you're able to understand the duality. And this is what's going to allow you see this energy rising up into that higher heart. It's that willpower. It's like this ascension process. You are actually quickening the ascension process for others. That's what you don't realize. Continue to be aggressive with this divine, it's like this dark night of the soul of the feminine energy. We all get these steps in different ways. Continue to be aggressive. Remember the energy of Angel 706. This is a time to align to structures, to classes. Maybe this is a time for you to align to something. I mean, this is everything that I talk about. Maybe these attunements are for you. Watch what I'm going to be showing in the next couple days. If you can't do the class, maybe there'll be, I'm going to be putting out some of these necklaces. We did this beautiful moon necklace at the retreat. Was it gorgeous? Oh my gosh, it was so amazing. And this is just one of 25 necklaces in the overall structure. Okay, let me tell you, this is revolutionary work. And maybe it'll align with you and allow it to be a tool to align to your individuality, to really hone in on your special sauce, okay, on your ingredients, because you're a tuner too. You're meant to work with frequency, with sound, with vibration in some sort of way. The ancestors are saying, yes, this is all about you, because we all have to go together, pile number 4. And you know that. The animals have been speaking to us and they're saying, let's go, y'all. We're waiting on you. The trees, the plants, the animals, they're all ready. It's us that's behind. We are stars, and we are star seeds, and as we pollinate these seeds, and we allow this unfolding of others, as we express and nourish and share our love, you know, is we allow the teacher, as we step in wolf, step on our path, and maybe go alone for a little bit, but come back with this knowledge and this wisdom to pay it forward to others. This is where we're going. And the ancestors are fully aware of your medicine, because you definitely have strong medicine. And it's lovely because every pile is connected in some way to pile number 4. And maybe it's an evolution, and maybe it's a step. And maybe not all of you are meant for that at this moment, but it just kind of shows you the expansion of where we're going, because it's all about a symphony of the cosmos. And we're all the notes, and we create this collective dance. Sure is beautiful to think about. So let's see. Archangel Zachiel, have we achieved? Do I get your stamp of approval on pile number 4? Yes. Is there anything left to say in this oracle? We have said it. I thank you for joining me. I'm so happy to be back. For some reason, I was feeling some reluctance, okay? Like I said, it's been sitting on my desk for a couple days, but it feels good to be here with you. Let me know what you think. I can't wait for some comments. Let me know if this is connecting with you, and don't forget to choose 2, okay? Don't forget to choose 2. Thank you for joining me, my friends. Happy Thanksgiving. I will talk to you all very soon. We'll see you on the flip.